Oh, we're live. The draft is happening. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I don't have anyone to fact check if my mic is working and whatnot, but we're live and the draft is going to be starting in like 2 minutes. We got some more boys coming on soon at one point. I don't know. They got stuff happening. One's in Las Vegas and one's coming home from a school event. So it's just kind of me hanging out. I'm Nick. We're just going to be talking about the NFL, the Lions. I don't know, just the whole draft. I don't know. I'm just going to live stream this and talk. And the 3 people that want to listen can listen. You know what I mean? This is going to be a fan appreciation show. I put that leak out to everyone. If you're just joining in, just go try to find our Twitter, find that link. If you don't have Twitter, just put it in the comments. I think I already put it in the comments. You can just join in, dude. Just join in and let's talk. I don't have anyone to talk to. I think I got someone in here already. They're muted, so I'm gonna try to add this person to the stream and just talk, whoever it is, you know. I'm gonna add him. We got Lions, but he's muted or she's muted, you know. Yeah. We get see. You got anything to say over there, muted Lions fan? We got nothing to say over there. All right, we'll remove, and if I see them get unmuted, we'll bring them back. But draft day. Who would have thunk? We're here. And we're about to get some new Lions. We got 2 picks in the first round. Pick 6, pick 18. I don't know what we're doing. Justin's over here saying we're taking a receiver. I've been saying this like, I don't know, every episode. We talked with Quentin Johnston. That's a name I got to figure out how to say if we do get him. Which, you know, he was like top of the wide receiver board. In like February, January, March, he started to slip down. Kind of didn't have a great combine, you know. And now we're here in April, and Johnston from TCU is basically like the 4th or 5th wide receiver. Now Jackson Smith-Njigba, who is the Ohio State receiver, has gone from the 4th, 5th wide receiver in January, February to the number 1 probably wide receiver. He'll probably go to Green Bay. If I had to make any guesses right now, I'm going to bring this other person back in to see if they want to come join. They might just be listening and not even realize they joined to talk, you know. And if you want to talk, make sure you go up, click that link, join on in, and I'll bring you onto the show. We'll add this just to see if anything happens. If they want to pop up, they pop up. If not, don't worry about it. Anyways, so yeah, wide receiver. That's kind of fun. I'm very interested to see if that's where we go. I wonder what route we'll go. We got someone else in here. Josh. What's up, Josh? Uh-oh, I can't hear you, Josh. Uh-oh, we can't hear Josh. Dang, why can't we hear him? Let me see if maybe something's going on with my audio. No, it looks like my audio's working. Dang, but Josh is looking like he's living the life out there, and it looks like he's in Ford Field at the draft party. I wish I could talk to you, Josh. It looks fun as heck. Hold on, I'm gonna take you out. and I'm gonna bring you back in. For some reason, we're not hearing you. Unmute his mic. Oh, he left. Dang, that looks fun though. Oh my gosh, can you guys imagine being at Ford Field for that? That looks like he probably couldn't hear because there's no cell service. There's I don't know, a couple hundred people in there. That looked fun. What am I doing? I need to go to Ford Field. Oh my gosh, I had tickets to go out there too, free tickets to go out to that draft, and turned down so I could be here live streaming. We are round 1, pick 1. Still nothing really happening. Everyone can see it here. Detroit popping, says Justin. Yes, sir. Amen. Detroit's always popping. Can you guys, let's just think of what the draft is going to be like in Detroit. It's going to be a madhouse. It will be crazy. I want to see your comments. I can see all of them. So start typing in, what is Detroit going to be like when the draft is in downtown and Hart Plaza? I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. I could be wrong, but good stories from Hart Plaza. If you ever gone to Movement or Demph, as some may call it, if you're my age, some good times down in Hart Plaza. They got other things there. We love Detroit. Let's get some of these socials out here. Stream them. Anyone want to talk? Nobody wants to talk. That's okay. I can talk to myself for days. Don't worry. So that's not going to hurt us any bit here. we're gonna just try to get out and like this and share this message to everyone that we're doing this live streaming. Kurt Warner's talking. I'm watching the NFL Network version. What are you guys watching? Should I be watching ESPN? I don't know. I seem to watch NFL Network. I try to not ever turn on ESPN. You know what I mean? ESPN. What are we doing? Okay, retweet. Retweet has happened. Now let's go to our other socials real quick. If you follow us on Facebook, if you don't follow us on Facebook, I mean, go follow us there. If you don't follow us on Twitter, go follow us there. If you don't subscribe to us on YouTube, go there. Share now so everyone can come watch me talk by myself. Device not connected. Oh, man. Okay, we'll have to kick that gas. Dang. NFL Network. Way to be, Justin. Me too. Yeah, let's go, Justin. You know, my man. Right? You don't want to jump in and talk. Let's converse for a little bit. I gotta share this to the Lions groups. You're on Facebook and you want to go to the Lions groups. We got people like not watching right now as I'm sharing all this, but that's okay. Because we are not in the nitty gritty of draft yet. We are just getting all this going. Lions draft. So if we don't go wide receiver, who do we want at 6? Who do we want at 6? Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, Tyree Wilson. I tell you what, I don't know who we're going to be getting over here at 6. Where's Julius? Will answer Justin's question. Where is Julius? Coming home from an event that he had. You can hear my family walk around upstairs. So, you know, they'll probably pop down and say hi at one point. But Julius should be popping on. I figured I'd start this live stream just a little early, kind of see what's going on, see how it goes. We've never done a live stream during something like this before. I've also never really tried to fill an hour of talking to myself before. So, you know, a lot of these. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited for this draft. It's like the NCAA bracket. You just don't know what's going to happen this year, right? Like this year is just going to be crazy. Bryce Young won. We can all just put that down. We can chalk that down. So who's number 2? Tyree Wilson, I saw jump to like negative 250 to be the first defensive player drafted. Will Anderson, I think I saw was like negative 150 to be the Texans draft pick. Will Levis at one point, because of a Reddit post, I guess, was negative, like, I don't know, plus 100 or something like that. He was right up there. Who is going to be number 2? That's where everything lies. So number 2, if it's defense, if it's Will Anderson, what does Arizona do? They have been trying to strike up this trade. They haven't been able to trade with anyone yet, but you assume Tennessee is going to be right up in the biz, if not Las Vegas, if not Atlanta. I don't know. Do you think they really want to give who's Atlanta's? Who did they just draft? I don't remember who they drafted last year in the 3rd round, but why would they stick with them? I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, same thing with Washington. They got Sam Howell and Jacoby Brissett. No franchise wants to start their season off with these guys at starting court. So you assume that these guys are going to be jumping down. Someone wants Anthony Richardson. I mean, the guy is electric. He has accuracy issues. So did Josh Allen. You can't, that you can't teach that if you're not accurate in high school and college, you're not going to be accurate in the NFL. Even Josh Allen showed, types of being accurate. I don't know, man. Something about Anthony Richardson is so electric that I could see him being good, I guess. I don't know. I say that, and I also just don't see Justin Fields being good. So I don't know. Maybe Anthony Richardson is a. Do the Lions draft a quarterback? Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud. Are we even talking about that? You know what I mean? Like, it seems like everyone's just fully good with Goff, respectfully, me as well. But is Brad? Is Dan? Are they? Yeah, I consider them best friends now. We talk on the first name basis. Who do they want leading? What's going to happen with Jared Goff after Ben Johnson leaves? Is Jared Goff who Jared Goff is? Did we see who Jared Goff is last year? Was that just, a benefit of Ben Johnson's offense? We got Roger Goodell walking out to getting this boo. Should we all boo him? Boo. It just feels like tradition. I don't really care. Goodell's all right in my book. Some of his suspensions have been maybe a little. Oh man, they got some. Oh, they got Cam from Modern Family and another actress that I know, but I don't know her name. That is hilarious. I've been oh, they are booing the crap out of Roger. That's great. Oh yeah. All right. So Roger's talking right now. I don't know. We're trying to listen a little bit. Can you guys couldn't hear that, but you guys are probably listening as well. Chiefs Kingdom in Kansas City. No Paul Rudd. Isn't Paul Rudd the big Kansas City fan? They went with Cam from Modern Family over Paul Rudd. Eric Stone Street, that's his name. He was on Good Morning Football one time. He was funny. You like him in Modern Family. He's good. Good actor. Good actor. Let's see what's happening with these boys real quick. Okay. We got a bunch of people coming out. If I had someone here to talk to, we'd be conversing about them. Let's see what Justin has to say. See Tennessee jumping up to 3. I wonder, these guys show. Never did that before. First time I ever did that. All right. See Tennessee jumping up to 3 and taking Stroud. They had Malik Willis. I have Malik Willis. Right. Yeah. I also see Tennessee jumping up. Tannehill is just not going to be there, right? Like Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes walking out with the Super Bowl trophy. Oof, it's going to be so fun next year when it's hosted in Detroit, and Jared Goff, along with whomever, Aiden Hutchinson probably, come walking out with the Super Bowl trophy. Ooh, boy. Let's see what else we got here. We got, Pop's coming in. Let's go, Lions. Let's go, Lions. We got brother over here. Raiders jump to 3 and take Levis as the second quarterback off the board. So we've got Tennessee jumping up to 3. We've got Las Vegas jumping up to 3. Kansas City is going wild right now. And Travis Kelce, he's always... He comes in with Matt Max. All right. That's hilarious. I can't wait for draft next year in Detroit. Hopefully we'll be down there. Hopefully we'll be doing a live stream just like this, but live in Detroit. People walking around, drinking a lot more beer. It's going to be fun. Let's see what Justin has to say here. Hutch going to be a beast this year. Well, that's just facts. That's science. You can't really disprove that. Let's see if we get this thing going here. The 2023 NFL Draft is now underway. Carolina Panthers are on the clock. Aiden Hutchinson is going to be a beast. Who's Carolina take? Bryce Young? We all know that. I'm so happy. Like, I don't think you could do a live stream back when there was 20 minutes per pick. For any oldies, 20 minutes per pick, it would be an hour to see 3 picks, maybe 2 picks if there was a trade. It was the worst. It was so much filler. It was crazy. Very much like the show that I'm doing by myself. A lot of filler. But that's all right. We're going to have fun. Again, link is, I believe, up top in the comments. If it's not, someone let me know. I put it out there. If you want to come on, talk, feel free. Just click that link at the top and we'll converse. You can hide your camera, but you can't hide your voice because you gotta be able to talk. We got Bryce Young on the TV right now. It looks like he's gonna be the number 1 pick. We're waiting 8 minutes at least. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's Justin saying. He's going to lead the league in sacks and have more interceptions this year. Interceptions galore for old Hutchinson. I would be okay with that, especially if 1 or 2 of them come from Justin Fields, because I love when we pick off Justin Fields, and especially when it's Aiden Hutchinson. A couple of them will be from Jordan Love for sure. He's going to throw a few picks to Kirby and Aiden, and probably more at some point. Like, I'm so happy. We haven't even really talked about. I mean, I guess our show talked about it a little bit last on Monday, but Aaron Rodgers is gone. little bittersweet for me. I know other people probably more interest, he's gone. Yay, Lions can actually do good now. I hate that mindset. Wish he was still here so we could beat him while he was in the division and win the division while he was in our division. That's just the competitiveness in me. There's less than 8 minutes to go in Carolina's pick. Don't forget they traded away DJ Moore and a few other picks to get this pick from Chicago. Looks like Travis is saying Bryce and Will are going to be your first two. If I had to guess right now, I'm going Bryce and Tyree 1 and 2 for. But then I also heard Tyree dropping, so I don't even know what's happening. Like, this draft is crazy. This is going to be the craziest draft we've ever seen. This is literally like the NCAA bracket this year is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's no predicting anything. Is Paris Johnson going to be the third pick overall if Arizona doesn't make a deal? Will Arizona make a deal with one of the 5-6 teams? Is Minnesota going to jump up? You know what I mean? Like, who's going to get Bijan? Where is he going? Is he going to be a top 10 pick like everyone thinks? Is he going to go to 8? Is he going to be a Bear at 9? Is Detroit going to get him at 6? What's worse than drafting a cornerback at 6? Running back. I don't know. I don't know if I'd take Bijan at 6. I don't know if I want Devin Witherspoon at 6. It does look like that is probably who we'll be taking. I believe his odds, Adam posted -200 for odds to go to Witherspoon. I don't see them like losing out on money. It's gonna be Witherspoon. Is it gonna be 6? Is it gonna be 8? Is it gonna be 10? Is it gonna be 11? Is Philly move up? We have to figure this out. I'm very interested. We get Bennett over here who is trying to get me to come watch a draft with him. I said no. I got a live stream. Now we're watching together. It's good times, we're watching, everyone's watching together. And again, if you want to come talk with me, join in. The link is at the top of the page. Does not matter. Come talk to me. We got 6 minutes to go in this first overall pick. Carolina is just literally everyone in their war room is just sitting there. It looks like owner is calling someone right now. If you go on Twitter, you probably already know the pick because Twitter will tell you everything a minute and a half, if not more, 4 or 5 minutes maybe before the actual pick. But we're not doing that this year. We're all going to learn together and we're going to have some fun. Oh, man. Let's go Lions. Getting great text here. And who does Carolina take? It's going to be Bryce Young. I don't even know. Bryce Young's going to go in there with Terrace Marshall as their best wide receiver. Who's running the ball in Carolina? Is it Deonta Foreman and Chuba Hubbard? I believe Tommy Tremble is their tight end. What are we doing? What is Carolina doing? I mean, this is how you set a quarterback up for disaster, in my opinion. Bryce Young is going to go from a very top tier caliber team. Obviously, Alabama didn't make the playoffs this year, but a great team nonetheless. And to Carolina Panthers, who've added some great coaches, as we all know, Deuce Staley, and more. I don't remember exactly. DJ Shark is there. That's the other Lions guy I'm thinking of. But I'm sorry. Bryce Young. I'm sorry. Bryce Young is not. He's not going to be great this year. He could be great moving forward. They're all clapping in Carolina. And there's a sign that says, "Happy birthday, Mom." Happy birthday to whoever's mom that is. Cheers. We're just drinking beer, watching the draft, listening to Rich Eisen talk, We do love Rich Eisen from this show, though. Michigan grad. Can't complain about that, Let's see what Carolina ends up doing. This is the longest part of the draft is like, all right, everyone's clapping. The pick is in. Do we really need to do this? I don't know. 2-minute, 3-minute, like walk, really anticipate everything. Like, let's just pick is in, put it across the board, and let's get moving. They make everything in the NFL is so drawn out. The combine is a TV event now. The draft is obviously a huge TV event now. It's just so interesting how they make the schedule release is like a TV event. Like everything they do is a TV event. Let's see what happens. Carolina Who was their first ever draft pick when they were an expansion team? If you know, let me know. Where is Adam and Julius? Yeah, it's a great question. Adam is in Las Vegas. He says he's going to be joining at one point in life. Who knows? And then Julius is going to be joining as well. They should be joining soon. I don't know. Julius is coming home from, I think, his kid's basketball game. I don't know. Boys will be coming. We'll be coming. Any first overall pick past 459 is corny. Amen to that. That is 100% true because you've had ample time to make this pick. Can we? What you were just thinking? Now that the clock's on, a team's gonna just be, you know what? Actually, we will trade you the next 17 first round picks. Well, have fun with those. No, we knew this pick was happening. We knew it was Bryce Young. This could have been made 10 minutes ago, and we still have Rich Eisen and Daniel Jeremiah conversing. How long ago did I say that pick was in? 4 or 5 minutes? 3-4 minutes? We're talking about Bryce Young. That's all we're going to be talking about. I hope it's a shocker. I hope it's like Will Levis, CJ Stroud. That'd be really fun. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, Adam's here. There we go. Wearing the double jersey. Oh,
sir, baby.
There he is.
Represent the top last year. Mr. Aiden Hutchinson got the old Michigan mashup.
Hey, man, dude, where are you?
Okay, so freaking, it's stupid. They're redoing all the roads down here for this F1 race coming up. And so I just driving everywhere is like 30 to 40 minute Ubers. So I was like, fuck that. I'm just going to stay at the MGM, which is where I'm staying. Bryce Young first off the board also for those tuning in. So I just hung out. I'm at the Luxor/MGM just watching it. And such the lame thing is, they wouldn't put it on the big TV because you can't bet on the NFL draft here. So they're like, well, since you can't bet on it, we're not going to put it on the big TV. So it's just on one of the smaller squares. So right now I am, okay, here, I'll just flip my camera. But yeah, I'm sitting at my little cubby. I got NBA and the draft going on right there. So we're rock and roll, baby.
Let's go, dude. In Vegas, watching the draft. Oh man! Cheers, mate. What draft bets do we got put down?
So with all the hubbub of Will Levis going second, Will Anderson for the Wills. My girlfriend keeps calling me, so that's going black.
Oh, Adam, you are choppy as the lake. I don't know, as Lake Michigan on a stormy day. That's what I was gonna go with on that. Oh, we lost him. Dang. All right. Bryce Young, first overall. Adam joined in for a quick minute, and he's gone. We'll just get off and see. Oh, hey, look at that. He's back in. Hey, so he's alive.
For some reason, the service doesn't work down here. The Wi-Fi works amazing, so I have to stay on the Wi-Fi, and sometimes it just pops me off of it randomly. So if I disconnect, that means I fell off the Wi-Fi or something. So
it was really choppy before, but you're clear as hell now.
Yeah,
so
I was on the old LTE. Bets. I got in on CJ Stroud for the second overall pick when he was plus 400. So hoping I could cash that with this next pick right here. 5 minutes left. Texans are up.
Do you think that it's going to happen or no? Who do you think is going to be number 2? I know who you want. Ah, my gosh, Adam and his connection. Oh, I tell you, who do you guys think is going to be number? Oh, we got him back. Who's going to be number 2? I know who you want, but who do you think is going to be number 2?
So I think it's 100% Stroud or Anderson. With the recent swing, I saw a tweet that was, I think it said Stroud got to minus 1,600. So that's that was kind of enough for me to be like, yeah, it's gonna be Stroud. But honestly, you never know with this draft.
No, you don't know. And that's before you jumped in. I've said it a couple times. I'll say it again. This is like this year's NCAA bracket. You literally just don't know what's gonna happen.
And it's like you get the first pick, which honestly, for a while, we were guessing the first pick. It was like, oh, Bryce Young's a lock. Then it was like, no, it's CJ Stroud. He's the lock. Then it's like, no, it's neither. It's going to be Will Levis from Reddit, so.
From clear out of left field from Reddit. Here comes old Willie coming in. No, that's right, though. You didn't. But then it really did become quite clear cut that it was Bryce.
Ooh, pick is in.
I know, pick is in, and I'm waiting. We're waiting. So Texans pick is in.
For the first time, this is the first draft in probably 5-6 years where I flipped off the old Twitter notifications. So I'm going ghost.
That is surprising. Adam, for anyone who doesn't know, too, Adam is our beloved Twitter guru. I'll even say guru. I'll put it out there.
I appreciate it.
You kick ass at Twitter, and the reason we have such a good following is I think you and I tag team a lot of things, but it's interesting having you not spill the beans 3 minutes before the pick is actually announced on TV, because that's what I'm used to over the past 4 years.
Well, it's funny too, because both my group chats, like over the last 3 years, I've spoiled it like 3 years ago. Then like 2 years ago, they're like, all right, don't spoil it. And then, of course, I threw some picks in. And then last year, I didn't spoil anything. I just fucking put fake news in. And so everyone was like buying shit. And then when these trades didn't happen that I was saying were happening, they would be like, oh, he's bullshit. And then I would actually put in the real pick. And they would be like, no, he's bullshitting. But it was actually the guy. They'd be like, damn it, start. So
you
this
clever
year,
son of a gun.
both the group chats were like, nothing. You stay quiet or you're getting blocked. We're kicking you out of here.
It's like, all right. I'm in Vegas. It's a little bit easier to stay quiet too. You know what I mean? I'm doing this live stream. So Adam, we have Justin here saying that we get Will Anderson. Is that what you're hoping?
I hope so.
Is that what we're hoping?
That's the dream. And also, what's kind of funny? That's just random thing popped in my head. If Will Anderson does go second, this will probably Alabama.
Oh, it cuts out right at a great time. Okay, what'd you say?
This will probably be like the worst Alabama team to not make a playoff with like such high picks, because you're getting the number one offensive guy, quarterback, and the number one defensive guy, edge rusher, whatever. And they didn't even make the playoffs. So it's like, wow.
Plus, you could have Brian Branch in the first round, the first safety off the board.
And then also, okay, so I'm not going to leave. I can still hear you, but I'm just firing a few texts, but it kills my cam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Well, here we go. We got our pick. So Houston Texans are selecting CJ Stroud. No way.
CJ Stroud.
Yes, Adam.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious too. And so good thing I figured this out right now, because I guess I'm like 2 seconds behind you, because you said CJ. Well, maybe I think I just couldn't hear.
Okay.
But I don't know. Anyways,
I'm spoiling it for you this year?
I
Karma,
know.
Motherfucker.
I know, it definitely was.
Oh, I can't believe you literally just 5 minutes ago were like, yeah, I put plus 400 CJ Stroud to go too. Who knows, Wow, that was great.
Interesting. And now, see, this works well too, because I threw $5 on JSN going to the Texans. And they want to pair.
They bet pair it up. I've been mocking that for the last fucking 12 weeks. I've been saying
their wide receiver room is literally like Josh Mechie or John Mechie.
John Mechie, yeah.
Nico Collins
play last year because he had leukemia. I'm glad he's healthy and back.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, and also it'll be interesting too. Another side note: ironically, Alabama wide receiver that missed the entire season. So if Mechie just lights it up, weeks like 3, 4, 5, obviously he's probably at first couple slow start, but if Mechie lights it up, that's definitely going to make me feel a little bit better about J-Mo missing all this time.
I guess. Yeah, that's a good way to
I'm trying to. Yeah,
help
I'm
yourself
trying to.
sleep at night. No, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
Right,
It's helping me sleep at night.
right. No, yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So,
So
what do
Nick,
think? No, go ahead,
Go-
Adam. What were you gonna say?
I would say, do you have any? Did you lay any bets?
No, I did not. Not one. It was so unpredictable. I
Well,
would
that's-
not have bet CJ Stroud too. I'll tell you that much. I'd have lost whoever I bet it to, because he would have been the last pick I put.
It was the value. It was literally like the Panthers being in love with Stroud, and then Bryce Young being the consensus one. And then I was like, well, this guy, he was liked by the Panthers or something. So he's obviously up there. And obviously Stroud was, talked about being, top 5 pick or whatever. So it kind of was just like a little hunch, I guess, where I was like, you know what, plus 400, that's pretty good. Texans are they really going to rely on Davis Mills,
No, you know what I mean? Which, there was a point though where you were like, maybe they will. Like, maybe they will.
So we got the Cardinals on the clock, 4 minutes left. You
Right.
think they trade out?
They've been trying supposedly for the last 2 months. I don't know. Do I think they do? No, I honestly think that trades don't happen as much as people want them to. And they're just going to draft Jalen Carter probably, or Tyree Wilson, one of the two. Or maybe they just draft Paris Johnson
Or Will Anderson, honestly.
Or Will. I forgot he was on the board. Yes,
I know.
exactly. Or Will Anderson. Oh, there's so many picks they could do. I
So
hope it's
far,
Paris Johnson. Oh, I'm spitting too.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. That would
Yes.
be. Oh my gosh.
If Paris Johnson is drafted, thus leaving all of those guys for 4, 5, and 6, that's what we need. Like, that's what we need. Bennett's saying I'm jinxing it over here.
I know.
What else is he saying? Kuiper's draft. Anderson will drop. Let's fucking go.
All right,
Yes.
then after this pick, I'm gonna go. So the good news about the TV or not having the draft on the main TV, the guy gave me a couple of drink tickies.
That'll work. That'll
So I
work.
was like, all right.
Yeah, I definitely made sure I grabbed a couple before I sat down. I said, we're going to be here for a while.
And honestly, I kind of like this. My own little personal cubby. I'm kind of locked in,
It's great. You can do the show with me, so I'm not just talking to myself with my finger
That
up my
too.
butt the entire time.
And then
I don't
next year,
mind.
because for those who are listening, my whole plan, I was getting ready to go to the D. That's what I want to do, talk to those Lion fans down there. But the roads are just stupid. And I was like, you know what? It's going to be like $50 for an Uber there and back.
I tell you what, have you ever been in Vegas? Have you ever been to the D?
I have been to the D. I love it. And it was a hard decision, but the deal breaker, the damn draft's going to be in the actual D next year. So
Exactly.
I was like,
Did you see the beginning of the draft when Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce came walking out?
that was cool.
How
Yes.
cool is it going to be when it's Jared Goff and Aiden Hutchinson walking out? with
Goosebumps, baby. Goosebumps.
Oh, it's going to be gnarly. We're going to be in the stands doing a live
Oh.
show as they come walking out with the trophy. And it's just going to be, full circle. Life is going to be great. Life is going to be great.
Down under 2 minutes now.
Under 2 minutes, they are trying to trade. There's
They
no
are.
way they're just like waiting this long. Like, they absolutely, or they just don't know who they're going to pick because they assumed someone was going to trade and give them something really good. But everyone's
that too.
lowballing them.
Oh, damn it. A trade happened.
We got to trade.
I'm not going to say with who, but this is crazy. Yeah, trade. It was the Fantasy Life app. Shout out Matthew Berry spoiling it for me on this one. It was a trade, so that's why it came through. But do you want me to say it? Or do you want to see it?
Fuck yeah, let's say it. Oh, bring it on, dude.
The Texans traded to 3. I don't know what they're giving up, but it was the Texans. So
What the fuck? What are they getting? CJ Stroud and Will Anderson, or Jalen Carter, or Tyree Wilson? What is happening? 10 minutes just went back on the clock. Cardinals trade pick to Texans. They are all in. You knew they were going to do something huge. There goes your JSN. Maybe it is JSN. That'd be crazy. Well, the Texans got 10 minutes to pick.
they already
the
pick us
Texans
in.
are not trading up to 3 to get the wide receiver from Ohio State, Jackson Smith-Njigba. There's no way.
There's no way. There's no way.
Though I still love
Jamar
that
Chase
pairing.
didn't even go this high.
What? No, he didn't. Right, exactly.
So
right,
it's
right,
like-
right. No, it's 7. It'll be the best defensive player in their mind, whether that be Tyree, Jalen,
What if it's-
or Will.
Yeah, what if it's Jalen Carter? That would be insane.
What if it's
But
okay? Jalen Carter. If it's Jalen Carter, that leaves Tyree, Richardson, Will Anderson. Oh, I'm so interested. And the pick is in. They traded up. They knew it. Adam's looking. You can see right now. Adam's gonna know. Adam, we don't want to know. We don't. I know you know. I know you just looked at it.
I
but
didn't
don't
look at
wanna
that,
know.
but
This is what I have to deal with every single draft day with Adam.
the odds for I just flipped open FanDuel. Odds have swung more for Devin Witherspoon. He's now minus 320 to go at pick 6. Not necessarily the Lions pick, but at pick 6. So it could just be best cornerback off the board, but
No, Justin, we're not gonna let Adam tell us. We're not gonna let him tell us. We're all gonna find out together. Roger Goodell is making his way up to the podium. The Texans, who just drafted CJ Stroud, back on the clock. I need to open another beer. Oh, shit. What is happening? Oh, Roger. Who watched the movie Draft Day today? I did.
here
All
we
right.
go.
Arizona Cardinals traded the pick to the Houston Texans. With the third pick, the 2023 Texans select Willie Anderson,
Yeah.
Alabama. Okay.
So this is so lame for us because we got our wish of the Cardinals trading out of this pick, but it didn't do anything for us because
No, and
Williams.
it hurt us. Yeah. So it's
This is
Witherspoon.
interesting. But now the Cardinals, yeah, it is going to be Witherspoon. But now for pick 18, now the Cardinals jump in front of us instead of the Texans. If that makes sense.
Well, they're at pick 12. The
Yeah, I guess.
Pittsburgh's
Yeah.
in front of us.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. And
yeah,
Arizona likes cornerbacks, needs
Well-
cornerbacks, so that means we probably won't wait on a corner.
How I look at it is I feel the Cardinals are more of a threat to take one of our guys at 18 than the Texans would have been. So I figured Texans, JSN or, maybe a different
I agree.
offensive player. Or something.
I see what you're saying. I think you're right. The holes on our teams kind of line up a little bit. We both need guards. We both need defensive line, and we both need secondary. Absolutely lines up. But again, at pick 12, we'll see what they end up doing.
Also, where I'm trying to find the Tigers. They were, if they want. Oh, here.
We got
I
Bennett
think,
over
yeah.
here saying he's going to taste a little bleach. That's kind of what all Lions fans are feeling right now.
Ti-
after the old Will
Tigers up
Anderson.
3-2. Also,
Tigers up
so-
3-2. What are we watching the draft for? Let's live stream the Tigers game. Oh, no? Okay. All right.
And so my I shouldn't even say this now, but my last 10 Tigers games I bet on them to lose, and they would just fucking win. And
I hope you
I was
bet on them
like,
to
you know
lose
what?
today.
I kid you not, what happened?
No. What happened? What?
Oh, nothing. Oh, no, I thought you just meant someone hit a home. It's up
No.
3-2
I'm
right
just
now,
saying.
and
I hope you bet on them to lose if they keep winning when you bet on them to lose.
Well, I bet on them to win. So
You sick son of a bitch. We're gonna get walked off today.
I know.
You sick son of a bitch. We got Michael Bennett saying people can change. Come on, Jalen. Are we wanting Jalen Carter, or Tyree Wilson right now, Adam? What are your thoughts?
So yeah, honestly, they're. Yeah. So do we think we see Carter Tyree go these next 2 picks, or how?
One of the two, guaranteed. Indy takes Will Levis. Bet my life on it right now.
You know what would suck? This is just an awful Lions thing I got in the back of my mind. This JMO news, this culture Dan Campbell created has been breached, a tiny bit. So they're thinking. I heard a Brad Holmes quote. He said there's room for 1, maybe 2 guys like this in the locker room. And with JMO already being that one kind of troublemaker dude, what if this was the little thing that, was the final straw where they were like, can we can we trust him? I don't know. And then this news of JMO happened, and they're like, we can't afford to have two of these guys and one of them, flame out and be a bust. So let's go the safe pick. And then next thing you know, Carter ends up shaping it up and becoming a stud. So
that has been the theory for a minute, as in Jalen Carter is going to fall to 9, go to the Bears. That's what's going to end up happening because we'll pass on him.
And I hate that.
Colts pick is in. We're going to pass on him for Witherspoon. We're getting Witherspoon at 6.
I think you think they go Will Levis here?
I would bet some money on it. I bet my biggest Lego collection on it. No, I wouldn't. Not that. I do think they'll go Will Levis. I mean,
all right.
You want to get drinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a little drink here. So
all right,
I will
hurry
be back.
up so you can get on before Lions draft.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that was fun. Adam, we love him. Kid's out in Vegas, and he's still dedicating time to join the Honolulu Blues live show. So I didn't look like such a dumbass talking to myself, but we're back. They're talking with Will Anderson. I cannot believe the Texans traded up. I cannot believe they got CJ Stroud and Will Anderson. That is crazy. Tyree Wilson or bust, please. Yes, that is the life. That is the motto. It's Tyree Wilson. No matter what, if you've watched Draft Day, you know what I'm talking about. Tyree Wilson, no matter what. So Will Levis goes 4. I'm gonna guess. Pick is in. We still don't know. And then 5th, probably Jalen Carter to Seattle. That leaves Tyree beautifully sitting there. The Condor at 6. And that's what we need. It'll be great. But I think we're going to pass on Tyree. I don't see a way out of this draft that we don't have Devin Witherspoon. I just don't see it. I don't see it. It will be Witherspoon. It's crazy to think that we're here sitting about talking about this, and Anthony Richardson's name's going. I guess maybe do we think Anthony Richardson goes forward to Colts? They're taking a quarterback. It's either Will Levis or it's Anthony Richardson. I think the Mayo drinking, banana peel eating, Kentucky slinging, Will Levis quarterback is going to be the pick at 4. He just fits the Indy mold. I don't know. I just don't see him doing anything. Is he smiling? We got him smiling. So maybe that was it. Did I miss that? Here we go. Pick is up. Maybe you guys can hear it. Maybe you can't. The Indianapolis Colts select Anthony Richardson. No way. I'm guessing everything wrong today. Oh my gosh. Well, good luck, Anthony Richardson, because apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. Holy moly, Will Levis stays on the board. Anthony Richardson to Indy. Wow, that's that's fun team. Jonathan Taylor, Anthony Richardson, Michael Pittman Jr., Quentin Nelson. I got a good offense. They still need offensive tackle help. They're going to have to, but offensive tackle is a deep class, so it'll be fun to see what happens. That's really interesting. Let's see what we got. Some comments in here. Mr. Mold of quarterbacks that are one and done. Well, all right. I was thinking more like Peyton Manning mold quarterback, but yeah, you're right. It does. Yeah. The old Carson Wentz of the life. Here we go, Bennett. If Jalen on board at 6, we're trading back to Philly. Would anybody like that? Would anybody agree with that? We have someone in here. I don't know if they're trying to talk or not. Let's see. You trying to talk? Some people just no, they were like, no. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. That is not what I meant to do. Biz comes in. Whoa, I know. Crazy Anthony Richardson. Seattle's got to draft Jalen, right? Unless maybe they draft Tyree. Okay. I think it's about time we start talking. If Jalen Carter is there at 6, do we want Witherspoon or Jalen Carter? We all want Carter, right? Like that's for Richardson. Levis at 5, Carter at 6. Carter at 6. What's Carter's? Someone jump on FanDuel and tell me what's Carter's. What are we doing with Carter? Adam, quick. What is Jalen Carter's ranking to be a Lion or odds?
Odds. Let me look.
All right. See, he's already looking at FanDuel. I can tell. Anthony Richardson to Indy. Can you believe it? Okay, if Jalen Carter is there at 6, would you rather have Jalen Carter or trade back to 10 and, gain something extra, I would assume, and more draft capital? Or would we rather have Carter? What does everyone say? We over here, I asked the earlier question, do you want Carter or Witherspoon at 6? We had some answers. Cam, Carter, Michael, Jalen, Justin, Wilson at 6. I mean, maybe Tyree at 6. I don't know. No one knows.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, my camera's being weird. But I could see them going Jalen Carter. Which would be really interesting because Brad Holmes would have the option of Tyree Wilson or Devin Witherspoon. And so they.
Oh, we lost him. Tyree Wilson or Devin Witherspoon. Who would you guys prefer? Tyree Wilson, Devin Witherspoon, Jalen Carter. Adam, you got an answer to that?
What, Tyree?
Tyree. Well, I think I'm on the same board as you. I love Tyree. I don't. But it seems like he's fallen something with his foot. Did I hear this right? Like
there was a Liz Frank foot injury, which it was like the Pro Football Doctor. Someone tweeted and then someone quote tweeted it, and it kind of popped into the news. But it was some sort of Liz Frank injury, which those aren't good. But
no, sorry, not good.
It's like if this would have like just happened like in the combine, then I probably would have been concerned. But I can't imagine this is like something that they didn't know about or like weren't like, okay, you'll be 100% by camp or something. And if they do know, then that means they're like, he's not going to be ready by camp. We can't trust him. I want a guy that's, impact now. I don't want to risk any type of injuries. And that also could play a big factor because if something happens with his foot, our 6th pick is done for the season, worst case scenario. As where Witherspoon, he's got a clean slate, no injury history, I don't think, knock on wood as well.
Which also doesn't mean, right, it doesn't mean anything, but it at least has a better track record.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, so there's 2.5 minutes to go, 150 seconds until Seattle has to pick. Unless they want to forfeit or like just not pick and the Lions can swoop in. We've seen that before in the first round.
Could you imagine? But I don't know. I'm just glad Will Anderson isn't available because the Seahawks would have like officially like triple fucked us by the playoffs. And there was one other thing.
Well, at least the playoffs.
No,
and
the
then
playoffs.
Will Anderson,
they beat us in the regular season. That was it. And then it would have been.
We didn't stop them one time in the regular season. I want Carter on this line. Everyone in here is saying Carter or Wilson. I just can't imagine our offense like adding. Or our offense. I'm sorry, our defense adding anyone. We got someone joining the show, Adam. I'm going to put them on to see if they want to talk. All right.
Let's go. Bring them in.
Yeah, I don't know. They're muted, so and no camera. We'll leave them in. If they want to join on in. Doesn't look like they want to. We'll remove, and if they want to come in, put your camera on if you want to come on in, or unmute yourself, and I'll see and I'll join you. I was hoping to have some people jump in the show, but it seems like everyone's a little hesitant about it, which is okay. We'll do this year after year, and hopefully within time, people will feel comfortable joining the show. For now, we sit with 60 seconds to go until Seattle makes a pick. Adam, you have $100. You're in Las Vegas. Who are they taking at 5? $100. You. Oh, he cuts out too. Good.
I think I'm gonna go Jalen Carter.
I think you're right. And I think Tyree Wilson falls past 10. By the way, with this info, I think something's gonna. I bet it's gonna go Jalen Carter 5, Devin Witherspoon 6.
Could you imagine just an instance because this happened? Very similar situation with I always blank on his name, but it was that Alabama linebacker who was a stud. And then we ended up, he had like some sort of or his track record.
You talking about like Nakobe Dean last year?
Reuben Foster, Alabama, when we took Jared Davis right before him. And it was like he slid to us. Every Lions fan was like, take him. And we passed. Granted, we still busted on the pick, but similar situation. So what if Tyree is there at 18? That would be
nuts. I don't foresee that, but anything
if
can
he's
happen.
there at like 14, 15, a trade up, that I could very well see.
I could see that. Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Myles Murphy to us this today and at 18, and I like Myles Murphy was a top 5 pick 3 months ago. Something happened. We don't like him apparently. We got Bennett saying he wanted Jabril that year, the old Peppers boy out of Michigan. Adam, were you all on the Peppers?
I wanted Peppers too.
Yeah. He made a great play. I thought he was a little undersized. I never liked him. In fact, so much so that I never followed up on him. I know he was a Giant for a minute.
I think the Patriots just re-signed him.
The Patriots? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he was on the Giants, and then I think he got traded to the Patriots. Or maybe he signed there last year, but I'm almost positive he signed like a small 1 or 2 year deal with the Patriots.
Gotcha. Seattle's pick is in. Roger Goodell comes walking up. Not as many boos as last time for anyone trying to count the boos. With the 5th pick, 2023 pick, the Seahawks select Devin Witherspoon.
No way.
What the fuck? Wow.
Shake up, baby. Yes, this is huge. I fucking threw $10 on the Lions taking a defensive lineman, but now are we gonna take Christian Gonzalez?
Are we gonna take Anthony Rich or no? I'm sorry, Will Levis. No, we're not gonna take Will Levis. Are we gonna take Christian Gonzalez? Maybe. Who are we taking? Are we taking Jalen Carter? Are we taking Tyree Wilson? The Lions are on the clock.
That's crazy.
Everyone, button the hatches. It's happening. Holy shit! Devin Witherspoon just got drafted by the Seattle Seahawks.
We can have Carter or Wilson. So we're passing on one of two of those guys, if not both.
Wow. Dad says Jake Moody's still available. Maybe the Lions should grab him.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna go hop on our Twitter and draft up I think I did pull a Christian Gonzalez on there, but
take away Devin Witherspoon and Willie Anderson.
Yeah.
All right, we got Justin saying I want Carter. Bennett saying Jalen. Yeah, I assume that's in like a Tenacious D, Jack Black style voice right there is what I'm picturing that as. Witherspoon is a Seahawk. To go with Tariq Woolen. That's a good secondary back there. They're trying to catch that Sauce Gardner stuff, though. Then it says Jalen, we fleeced Philly, calling it. Sheila's, wait, who's clapping? That's not Sheila. That's not Sheila. That's Seattle's draft room. Oh, I thought I saw Sheila clapping for a sec. Adam's gone right for the pick. It's just going to be me to announce this. Oh, my God. Who's it going to be? I don't know who's it going to be. It's quiet. It's quiet. It's a little too quiet up in here. Jalen Carter, Tyree Wilson, Will Levis, Christian Gonzalez, Peter Skoronski, Bijan Robinson. Who is it gonna be? We're under 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Justin says he has a feeling that it's Carter. I wish I wasn't doing this by myself right now because I just don't even know. I don't even have anything to say. I'm internalizing everything, right? I'm trying to like process Witherspoon just went 5th. There was no way that was happening. There's still Jalen Carter and Tyree Wilson on the board. Are they gonna fall? If we don't take one, if we don't take Jalen Carter, is he gonna be a Bear? That wouldn't be great. I don't like that one bit. We gotta take Jalen Carter. I have feeling Carter. Yeah, I have a feeling. It's gonna be Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter. Jalen. Oh, I'm 10 seconds early when I'm making these announcements. Good. I get to break some news. You know what I mean? Carter on the O-line. Someone joining the show, but they don't realize they're joining in the background. But if you can see me, put your mic on and your camera and come talk with me. Who cares if you stumbled into this? Let's talk Lions. Jalen Carter, Jalen, 4 minutes, 40 seconds. We're finding all the Jalen messages that we've had today. We got a bunch, and it's been great. Adam's back in the saddle again.
Oh, we back. Also, don't announce this one too, because you are a split second. Like you're saying it like a second faster than.
I can't not announce it, Adam. Not the Lions pick. I can't not announce it.
Here, I'll take the headphones out. That's what we'll do.
Anyone watching, if you don't want to listen, I'm gonna mute this shit. I'm saying it as it comes in.
There you go. I like it. Say it. I'll just pop the headphones out, flip the phone down for a hot second. Once I hear it, boom. So,
I didn't see that coming. Detroit getting Levis to back up Goff. Could you imagine?
I don't know. I could not imagine because that's not something I don't want to imagine.
I like Will Levis a lot. I like him. I really do.
4-2, bases loaded, bottom of the 8th.
4-2, bases loaded, bottom 8th. Bases loaded for who? The Tigers?
Tigers, yeah.
You gotta be more descriptive when you're saying that.
Well, I said bottom of the 8th. I assumed everyone knew we were playing at home.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, you did say that, and no, I didn't know we were home. You're right. That was my fault for not knowing my Detroit team. Fireworks after the game today. Oh wait, no,
that's right.
Thursday.
Nope, yeah,
Friday. I was thinking today was Friday. It feels like a Friday. It feels like a Friday. We should have tomorrow off. It feels like a Friday. Justin's putting out some crazy stuff here. I don't know if we believe any of it.
Also, when the
I'm not looking at Twitter. I'm just putting up some of these comments, Adam. You see what comments up right now? It says traded with Arizona. Now, I don't know because I'm not looking on Twitter. Justin,
I don't either.
I hope Justin fuck with. Maybe I don't hope Justin fucking with us. Yeah, because they have 12.
There's no way.
Well, trading back to 12. It's not the worst thing in the entire world. Trading back to 11, 12. Lions pick is in.
All right, here we go. Put the stuff down.
Yep. Arizona. That's true. Justin told us early. Lions are not on the clock at 6. We have traded the 6th overall pick to the Arizona Cardinals.
We got 12 and 34.
We got 12 and 34. Whoa. And you know Arizona getting Jalen Carter. And we got 12 and 34. Adam, what are your initial thoughts? I'm so happy. What do you think?
I like it. I wanted to trade. 34 is essentially 33. With
33 is essentially 32, which is the first round pick.
Yeah, I like this. And you know what's interesting? You know who could very well be around pick 34? Who I'm almost might be having deja vu here when we took him at pick like 36 or 34 maybe even. But old DeAndre Swift, we could be getting his replacement, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, that is not what I want to happen. I would be a very sad man.
Neither do I, but
Mozzie Smith from Michigan. That's who that pick needs to be.
For a second, I thought you were announcing the Cardinals pick, and in my eye, I was like, "What?"
I'm sorry, no, that's not what I meant.
Like they traded up for Mozzie. Oh my gosh, yeah!
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. I cannot believe we just traded this.
Damn. Now
What
I gotta
is
wait.
happening?
Holy shit!
All right.
Actually,
6th pick. Arizona Cardinals select Paris Johnson Jr. Jalen Carter stays on the board. So does Tyree Wilson. What is happening? What is happening? All right, we got a few people joining in. Let's see if they want to talk about the Lions real quick in our trade. Let's mute this. Adam, we're going to add some people in. Greg, are you there? You want to talk Lions? We'll take him off. Get this person on.
Paris Johnson.
Anyone? Nothing. Okay. So Paris Johnson. Adam. Look at what Mike is saying right now. Mike says Jalen Carter might be there at 12. My God. My God. Can we have that happen?
You know what's actually crazy? I threw a couple little side bets on the Lions' first pick, and I got them at plus 5,000 for linebacker, which I doubt they take a linebacker here, and then plus like 6,000 for what if we took JSN at 12?
That could happen.
That popped into my head.
Especially because he is like negative $1 billion to go to Green Bay at 13.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
That would be crazy. We traded away pick 6, Adam. We no longer have a top 10 pick. We do not have a top 10 pick. We have 12, 18, 34, 48, 55. Those are our 5 picks right now.
So theoretically, what's happening, don't you know what's happening? Chicago's going to get Jalen Carter, which sucks, at 9. And I think we're going to see Atlanta takes Bijan, the guy we, don't, or maybe we take Bijan at 12.
There's no way he makes out of top 10.
I agree.
Atlanta's drafted him at 8.
But he was set right at 12 and a half was his over-under rounds. So Vegas, they knew something about that sweet spot. And it was like, if you wanted to take the over or the under, it was minus 250. So they were almost guaranteeing he was in the top 12. I would love it if we see the Raiders take Will Levis here.
There's no way Paris Johnson was going to be drafted by the Raiders, the Falcons, the Bears, the Eagles. Why the hell did they trade?
I could see the Bears doing it because, someone to protect Fields, but
I guess maybe if they really did like him over Sporensky, but like, how can you? I just don't see that on tape. I don't see that on tape. I don't know. This is crazy. This draft is nuts. I cannot believe we just traded out of 6. Adam, scale 1 to 10. We had Jalen Carter available. We had Tyree Wilson available. We had Christian Gonzalez available. And we traded back from 6 to 12. On a scale of 1 to 10, as you look around and make sure give a visual pat down to anyone walking around you. Yeah. Give a visual pat down. Make sure, everybody's cool. What do you think? Scale of 1 to 10. How happy are you that we traded back from 6 to 12?
I'm like a cool 8 right now because I did kind of want to trade. It could be bumped down a little lower if we do see, Jalen Carter or Tyree Wilson become studs and they aren't the current line because obviously we passed on both.
Right.
But ultimately, it's going to come down to who we get at 12. It's going to be like how this trade goes. So if it's like, I don't know.
Julius, we traded away our pick. What do you think, brother? Tell me your thoughts. Tell me all your thoughts on this.
Bro, I like it. It was like, I think it was smart. We got back more picks. Brad Holmes is that guy. He's gonna add talent to his team. We can still get a lot of players that's high on my board right now. So I'm happy.
Jalen Carter still on the board. Tyree Wilson still on the board. Christian Gonzalez still on the board. Will Levis still on the board.
Still on the board.
Here's Peter Skorensky still on the board.
Bijan Robinson
still on the board. Are you kidding me, dude? What are we doing? Okay, wait. Detroit traded 6 and 81.
But they got 55, 34.
Yeah.
So we got 12 and 34 4, 6, and 81.
Correct.
So we still have 5 picks in the first 2 rounds, but we no longer have a 3rd round pick or a 4th round pick if what Justin's saying is true, which, Justin, I hope you're not lying to me on my own show. And 168. I don't know what that is in reference to, as in if we got him or we got pick 168. I don't know. We traded away 6 while Jalen Carter and Tyree Wilson were still on the board. I asked Adam how we felt 1 through 10 out of his happiness. He said 8. Julius, I need to know out of 1 through 10, how are you feeling right now? Fresh, clean. We can have another rating tomorrow and next week and the next month. But right now, in the moment, 1 to 10, how happy are you? We traded back with those guys on the board.
Oh no.
8.
Right with Adam. Guys, I'm telling you, maybe I'm crazy. I'm saying a 10. Julius, why do you think an 8? Why?
My only thing was I kind of didn't expect it.
Yeah.
It was the first time Brad Holmes traded down from the first round like that. So, you know, I was expecting them to make the selection, but seeing what they got back and where they had to move down to and who's still on the board, it was the right move.
I think so too. Like a lot of these guys are almost interchangeable. Like how much better is Christian Gonzalez than Nolan Smith? It might not be that great. Oh, here we go. 12, 34, and 168, 4, 6, and 81. Okay.
What if it's a tight end? Let's talk about this, Nick.
I think it's really likely.
We haven't talked about this.
Because none of us want to have this happen. We don't want to manifest this into the air.
We talked about this with 18 possibly, but we didn't talk about a trade down and in the tight end.
We got an Oakland. Jesus. How old is this show? Oakland. Las Vegas Raiders pick is in. We're going to announce that as it goes. If it's a tight end, I hope it's Dalton Kincaid. I've said it many times that I don't want a tight end in the first round. And even with 34, I wouldn't mind Darnell Washington out of Chicago. He is my favorite.
It's the perfect spot for him.
He is the perfect spot. We got Goodell coming up soon. Looks like draft is
I don't want a tight end at 12. I'm just going to put that out there.
No one wants a tight end at 12. Not even my daughter.
I don't want a tight end at 18.
I don't want a tight end at 18. I don't want a tight end in the first round.
I'll take a tight end at 34, though.
I'll pick a tight end in the second round.
I take a tight end at 18, but I don't want it at 12.
Can't do it at 18. Here's Roger Goodell, 7th pick in the draft. Las Vegas Raiders select Tyree Wilson, edge rusher out of Texas Tech.
Good pick. Good pick for the Raiders.
That is a good pick for the Raiders, and it would have been a good pick for the Lions.
Jalen Carter a Lion, or is he an Eagle, or is he a Bear?
He's a Bear. Bijan is an Eagle.
You think Bijan is an Eagle?
And I think Carter is a Bear. And I don't know who Atlanta's going to get. But it's either going to be – I think they're going to shock the world, take Nolan Smith. I don't know. Atlanta's the deal, the game changer, right? Like they're the.
I agree.
I don't know. What were you up to? I sat here for an hour.
I am watching the draft with my family, actually. I'm actually going to escape for the 12th pick to spend it with them and come back and instant react with you.
Oh, I like that.
In the same fashion I just did. It's a busy afternoon, you know. It's kind of become a family event in a way the last few years as my sons grow older and become Lions fans. And my wife is tortured through the existence as well. We're getting to this as a family of Lions fans, and you know, I'm gonna enjoy this pick with them.
I'm like that. I like that a lot. Spend it with family. I wish I could get my You know, I'm kind of on the fence.
Like I
I
said,
do
that's
kind
only
of
recently though. That's only recently, like the last 2 years or so. Like when the Dan Campbell era started per se. Back in the Patricia and the Campbell in the Caldwell years and the Swartz years, I was all alone.
all alone. I almost kind of like being alone. I was alone from the beginning, you know.
I
I mean,
didn't
I got
mind
my brother and my dad, but like at home, my wife, my kid, they don't care about it. You know what I mean? Like they want to see us win, but like,
Oh yeah, I know. Same with mine.
so I don't know. I do get it. Like, you know, it's fun to have someone to share that with, but also get out of here. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
get out of here.
Enjoy
Yeah,
this moment for
I just
yourself.
want to be able to enjoy this. I want to cry by myself. I want to cheer by myself.
I
I
believe
don't
it.
know. Oh
If the
man.
Lions take a tight end at 12, I'm definitely going to come back on this show crying.
Justin's throwing out a bunch of random shit. He's really trying to go with
Detroit
us here.
getting JSN.
What would you think about that?
Listen, I would like it.
Me and Adam were just talking. We were like, because Green Bay is most likely to get him right now. So if we got like jump back to 12 and then picked him one pick before Green Bay, it would be so funny. However,
I mocked him. Remember the mock I
know.
double traded.
You traded up for him.
I traded up to get Jackson Smith and Najigma. I think at 12 or 11, I don't recall, but yeah.
We traded up to 12 to get JMO last year. We traded back to 12 this year. I don't want a wide receiver. I really don't. I know we need one, and we got 3 second-round picks. It seems like maybe we can get one with that. I
just see Najigma as a guy who can come in immediately and fill the void of Jameson Williams. And then when Jameson Williams returns, continue. I feel like he can really do damage with Amon-Ra St. Brown in the seams.
I wish Nuke was a part of this Arizona trade. If we would have been able to squeeze Hopkins out of Arizona.
That's a good point. That would have been.
He would have been more pro ready than JSN.
I would have took Nuke over
161 or whatever it was.
Or was it? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, instead of the 5th rounder, I'd have taken Nuke over that.
168, I think.
168. Yeah. I absolutely would have done that. I don't think Arizona was doing that.
I would have kept the 34 though. I would take 34 over.
I wouldn't want them. I don't want Jay. Look at 12.
Falcons taking Jalen Carter.
Yeah, that's what Justin's saying. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey,
Pick is in. It probably is correct. I mean, if you go on Twitter right now,
I didn't expect Jalen Carter to get this far. I thought Seattle was going to take him. So,
yeah, I'm shocked they took Devin. Can you believe they took Devin Witherspoon right in front of Detroit? Do you think we would have traded back if Witherspoon was still there? Probably not.
They must really like him. I don't know. I mean, they got Tyreek Woolen over there last year. I mean,
5th rounder, Rookie of the Year finalist.
I wonder if Seattle knew Detroit liked him too, or
I think everyone in the world knew they liked him.
I wonder if the Lions would have not traded back.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they would have. I bet if Witherspoon, if Tyree would have been taken 5th or Carter been taken 5th, I bet we would have been taking Witherspoon. That's what I bet. Adam's back.
All right. So
got your drink tickets?
Yeah. Got one left. I had 4.
What are you drinking?
Just rum and coke.
What kind of rum?
Rum and coke. But I will say this one they gave me a little more coke than rum.
Ah.
I was almost like had to take a big swig to be like, did she think I saw just coke or something?
I hope she heard me say rum and coke. Yeah. That's funny.
So Raiders took Tyree. Interesting. It appears this Will Levis mumbo jumbo was like, the fans got it right. We knew this guy wasn't going to be a top 5 pick. Maybe not even top 10 pick. It's looking like.
Unless Atlanta takes him, he is not going to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, maybe. Unless someone trades, though. I could see a trade into 9-10. That could make sense.
I would doubt Chicago trades back again, but Philly absolutely could trade back.
Chicago,
sure.
They are praying they take Bijan right here, which
is it likely?
For me, I don't want them to because I have odds on the Eagles taking Bijan. So
All right, here he comes. Oh, maybe not. Bunch of Jim McMahon fans here in the
Pick is
fans
in.
for all your Bears fans. Here we go.
Yeah. So, we got the little one here.
Hey, right in time for this announcement. Oh, Lions fans. Oh, you love to see Lions fans representing in Kansas City. All right, here we go. Oh, he's joined by some people, so let's give him 90 seconds to talk about this event. What's up, dude? Who do you want the Lions to draft at 12?
Huh? I don't know.
Any
didn't hear
pick?
that. What?
He said, I don't know.
He doesn't have a draft board yet.
Oh, all right. Next year. Next year,
right, how about
I
this?
need to see your draft board, brother.
Offense or defense? Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Offense. He says score them points,
What
dude.
position on offense?
All right, here we go. Atlanta's
Wide
pick.
receiver.
Wide receiver.
23. 8th pick in the draft. Anytime now, Roger. Or, no, this isn't even Roger. Oh, this kid. Oh, you had to take a big, deep breath for this one. With the 8th pick, 2023, NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson. We knew that was happening, dude. We all knew
They took
Bijan was
Bijan.
happening.
Wow.
We knew that was happening. We knew it was going to be Bijan. We knew it was going to be Bijan. They loved him. Everybody left. Okay. Well, Atlanta takes Bijan. And that means the Lions will not be selecting Bijan Robinson. So,
Bro, that's crazy.
No Bijan.
no Bijan. No
So-
Bijan.
The Jalen Carter dream is still alive.
The Jalen Carter dream lives.
Damn.
Let me get a Jalen Carter message in here.
If the Lions get Jalen Carter at 12, I promise you. I
Where did
doubt
I
it,
have
though.
that?
I doubt it very seriously. I doubt it.
Why?
Chicago is going to take him.
Jalen Carter might still be there at 12, said Michael.
Chicago or Philadelphia is going to take Jalen Carter and squash our
Philly
dreams.
will. Yeah, definitely. Philly
We might as well look further down the board. You know,
Yeah.
Jalen
Yeah.
Carter might still be there at 12.
Manifest it, little man. Manifest it into the air.
It's
Jalen
happening.
Carter might still be there.
it's because of my son Juju.
Oh,
I'll also take Gonzalez, Justin.
or Gonzalez for Detroit. I'm reading that.
Christian Gonzalez at 12 would be so fucking elite. I'm so sorry to swear right in front of you.
He was getting mocked at 6.
Dude, that is what we need.
That's a
That is
steal. We
what
got more picks and got the guy we were going to get at 6.
Dude, I gotta get your kid's barber's phone number. Look at this hair. Look at this hair we got going on. No. Look at that.
He's very proud of his locks.
Yeah, dude. Look at them locks, bro. Let me see it. Give me good. Yeah, boy. All right, rock and roll, dude. Get you to a rock concert. Eagles pick is in. Eagles traded up from 10 to 9.
Really? They're going to take Jalen Carter.
Eagles trade up to 9. They're taking
No way. There's no way the Bears would have. The Bears must have been like, all right, you guys. You
The
promised
Eagles
you're
are
not gonna
taking
take it?
Jalen Carter.
The Bears suck. I'm so happy Jalen Carter is going to go to Philadelphia.
That's yeah.
I'd rather he go to Philadelphia than
Chicago. What is that? Looks like a
that's
card.
Penei Sewell's rookie card. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see with the background. You can't really tell what it is, but that's dope. Way to go. Now you got to go to a Detroit Lions training camp and get it signed. Julius.
Gotta get there.
I'll be a football
Julius is like, don't you put that burden on me, man. Don't you put that in his head. Nick Sirianni's happy. You know they're getting Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. That's dirty.
So it's like something absolutely disgusting that happened in my dynasty, good friends league. So,
Yes.
Nick, I kid you not, a Lions fan traded Amon-Ra St. Brown for this package. Tyler Algier, who's now worth nothing, the pick 205, the pick 208, the pick 312, the pick 308, and a 2024 third for Amon-Ra.
Right. How bad was he? Like, was his team actually like competitive or no? Not in the slightest.
So here's the kicker. He made the playoffs the first 3 years. This was the first year he didn't make the playoffs since our dynasty got started. And just took the first offer he got for Amon-Ra. But it was ironically to my best friend who won the league last year, who I absolutely despise. So I was just
Shout out that guy.
I was so mad. And then not to mention, didn't this Algier pick, the Bijan pick, where it's just like, yep, Algier actually is going to be thrown to the curb.
Yeah, it sounds like he was stocking up on picks for sure. The Algier was a waste, a throwaway.
But still,
but drafting in the
you gotta
second
get
round in a fantasy draft is like you're drafting
not
guys.
super flex either.
So what do we like?
I know, bro. I know. I was like, how drunk were you?
Also, you need to make your dynasty league super flex, bro.
Okay, so these guys are a little more casuals.
Gotcha.
I am a few less dynasties, but we did float it across. But then one guy had Pat Mahomes, I think Justin Fields, and then I think it was Dak Prescott, all on his team or something. So we're like, if we flip the super flex, this guy's gonna have a crazy good advantage.
So real quick, the Eagles get the 9th pick, the Bears get the 10th pick, and next year fourth rounder.
That's interesting. Now this sucks so much because I wish the Eagles did this to trade up to get Bijan. So I cashed in.
Pick is in. Stage is green. Here comes Roger. Adam's like, get this phone away from me. I do not want to know. All right. Chicago Bears traded the 9th pick to the Philadelphia Eagles with the 9th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. The Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Carter, defensive tackle.
Screw you, Bears. That's awesome. That's so awesome. So that means the Bears must have really not wanted him. Because a 2024 fourth,
they need offensive line for Justin Fields. They have to get offensive line, and if they can just add a fourth, if they can get exactly who they wanted and add a next year fourth,
Well, Paris Johnson's gone. Who's the next top?
Peter Skoronski.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Who's the best anyway?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about him. Now this is really interesting. This is literally shaping up for Christian Gonzalez, honestly.
Yeah.
Which I think
there.
Brad Holmes saw Devin Witherspoon get picked right before him and was like, shit, we got to make a move here.
So it's got to be Skoronski at 10, Will Levis at 11, and Christian Gonzalez at 12. If not Gonzalez, maybe Nolan Smith, maybe Brian Branch. Maybe JSN.
Only the Bears.
Thank God the Bears are trash.
Only the Bears, who are the worst team in the league, would trade away not only the first overall pick, they would trade down for only a 4th round pick to allow the NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles to select one of the best players in the draft.
Oh, a couple of my buddies floated this. What about Van Ness or Nolan Smith?
Yeah.
That's why I was saying Nolan Smith would be a good pick. Vanessa would be all right. I like Vanessa, but at 18, not 12.
Skoronski's coming off right here. Pick is already in. Yeah, you're right, Nick.
Yeah. I actually run to the bathroom. You two stay on. Don't leave so you guys can talk. But I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
All right, Julius. Any big shakeups? I will say, so now this is the second year Brad Holmes has made a significant day one draft trade. So is this kind of like Brad Holmes, the aggressive drafter,
I just think that we're seeing the confidence in Brad Holmes right now. We're seeing this is a guy who picked Amon-Ra St. Brown in the 4th round. This is a guy who got James Houston in the 6th round. This is a guy who has drafted like multiple position players all over the field at all times of the draft. Malcolm Rodriguez, Kirby Joseph, the list goes on. Like, I trust this guy to make the right pick. So the more picks, the merrier. That's what we're seeing.
Exactly. And I honestly think Brad Holmes was like, hey, if we weren't getting Witherspoon here, these are the 2 guys I like, and they're probably going to be available around 10 to 14. We should try to make a move back.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved off of 12 and went to like 14, 15.
Could you imagine? And honestly, if
maybe the Packers want to offer them a ransom to move up and get Jackson Smith-Njigba.
This is interesting because JSN is now the Titans. I don't know what the Titans are gonna do. I really don't.
I don't either.
Titans
the Titans could select Will Levis.
Yeah, I was just about to say that they could take Will Levis. I saw they were like in love supposedly with C.J. Stroud, and fallen. They don't really like Malik Willis, and then Tannehill is pretty much only there for like 1 more year, maybe 2. So Levis could be an interesting.
Definitely.
Also, if we took JSN at 12 right before the Packers, that would be a nice little. Sorry, Packers, you guys are at the bottom
right? Because evidently the entire Packer Nation has their bullseye set on JSN.
Yep.
Not only would we end the era for them, but we also feel their prized beloved JSN as well.
Bears say the pick has been in for a minute now. They're still talking Jalen Carter. Yes. All right, looks like it's just me left. Nick is in the bathroom. Julius is dealing with some kids, I believe. Bears pick is in, pick 10. It's been pretty interesting. I think we've seen two trades, maybe three trades. I guess we're gonna count the Eagles moving up to 9. But all in all, I'm happy the Bears didn't get Jalen Carter, because if this guy's a bust, yeah, it would have been nice if he was a bust for the Bears. But I don't think that's the case. I think he's going to be a solid player, and I'd rather him be a solid player for the Eagles than the Bears. So I like it. 2 picks before the Lions. Levis is still on the board. JSN still on the board. It's looking like there's a good chance that JSN or Christian Gonzalez or even Luke Ness, Nolan Smith, those guys will be available at 12. I did hear some big is cornerback. I like it. Yeah, I agree, Michael. I think Brad Holmes was maybe if he was set on cornerback, I think he saw the Devin Witherspoon pick and obviously was confident that Gonzalez would be there at 10, 12, 13, 14, whatever. Wow, Darnell Wright.
Darnell Wright. Are you kidding me?
They took the wrong offensive tackle.
Oh my gosh, they reached for him.
So Skoronski is still on the board. This is interesting. Do we take him at 12?
No, we can't do that. Jesus. I know Decker's old because we're adding for team right now.
I know. What? Would he be best available?
He's up there.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But
He's
you know
up
what?
there.
Who is there any? I'm trying to think who would maybe the Titans take him. I don't know.
Oh, Titans definitely could be taking him because Titans absolutely need offensive line. Either Will Levis or Skoronski, obviously.
I agree. Yeah, me and Juice were just talking about that. We said Will Levis has to go to the Titans just because the Titans, they've been talking about trying to trade up to get a QB, do something to get a QB. We don't like Malik Willis anymore. Tannehill last year of his contract, so it's kind of shaping up for it. Ooh, they're showing Hendon Hooker right now, boys. You think we see Hendon Hooker get drafted in the first?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's bigger question. Hendon Hooker before Will Levis, now that Levis has slid a little bit.
Very possible. I had him over CJ Stroud in one of my mocks a couple of days ago.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh. We got Christian Gonzalez would be amazing with the trade back. Wouldn't it, though? The best cornerback, in my opinion.
And then also, you know what else is kind of good?
The Titans pick is in. Holy shit, they're coming out. Okay, what?
Because Kirby obviously wanted Devin Witherspoon really bad. And so now it's not like, a slap to the face of Kirby where we passed on his boy. He was advocating for him. We couldn't get him. So
couldn't get him. Yeah.
Exactly. So no harm, no foul.
Right. We still have a chance at Sidney Brown later if we want to get a safety and pair him up with someone,
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you were mentioning a couple episodes ago. We liked that. Titans pick is in, but we're getting a good old big George Foreman commercial right now. I wonder if they talk about his grill. Is George Foreman these days known more for boxing or for his grill? I'm going to say the grill. If you ask someone.
I think so, yeah. You said
I don't think
Foreman.
Just kind of like, if you, wait, what?
If you said Foreman to someone, or George Foreman, boxer, grill.
Grill. Every time someone would say grill. I also think it's similar to Joe Louis. If you're like Joe Louis and someone's like, oh, the stadium. No, the boxer.
The boxer, yeah. What do you mean?
Woo! What?
Funny enough, I don't remember when, but I was very, very late to the knowing Joe Louis was a boxer party. I just thought it was, Joe Louis. I thought it was some CEO fair. Or something.
Yeah, that's super fair because no one really does know. Like, it's very fair to think that. Boxing. What a sport that, peaked in the 90s and just...
Bro, speaking of that, my dad sent me a Mike Tyson when he was fighting some, 6'7" heavyweight, absolutely jacked dude. Just jacked. And Tyson was just beating the hell out of this guy. And I kid you not, every single punch Tyson threw was like a knockout punch. If it landed, it was knocking this dude out. But the crazy part was, this fucking big dude was just eating these punches. He would just boom, still staying up, just hanging. And then finally Tyson knocked him out. But it was he ate a few Tyson, wham punches. So I definitely, I agree. I wish so bad we could see 80s, 70s style boxing in this modern day because, the most I can think about is if you want to ask, Generation Z or whatever, the generation behind mine, they're like, oh, Jake Paul, he's a boxer. And it's no, Floyd Mayweather, he's a boxer.
Not a boxer.
And then my
he's a
dad
fucking
is
Disney cartoon fucking dude or whatever.
And it's I grew up with Floyd Mayweather, who was just, get your bag, win the fight, get out of there guy, not, exciting haymaker after haymaker. And my dad's no, that's not boxing. Boxing was, Tyson, Foreman, and Ali, all the greats. And it's just, you don't really get that nowadays. I will say we did see that Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis fight, which was probably one of the more interesting or hyped up boxing matches in the last, few years. So hopefully that, maybe creates a little more traction for the sport. But yeah, I would definitely like to see some more stud just athletes try to box. But it's you're trading your brains for money essentially. So
Yeah, you really are. I don't know. I don't know. Boxing is crazy to me. But
Well,
we
it's
got
like-
a Titans pick coming up. Cam saying Tyson Fury is a great watch. I assume he's talking about
yeah, that's
boxing.
true. Yeah,
I don't really know anything about boxing anymore. I just know it's not what it was. Pete's in here. He's working. Beggar's Banquet representing. Happy draft day, Petey. We got a bunch of stuff. Adam's gone. What is Tennessee about to do? Vrabel's cheesing at the camera right now. Some kid looking quite emo-ish is over here sitting next to the GM. I don't know who that is, but he needs to fix his hair. We got some things happening here. Who are the Titans going to take? Pick us in. Pick us in. Pick us Ben in for 8 minutes, and we are still waiting for the pick. Who will it be? Who will it be?
a buddy of mine just made a comment, and we could have had this. Bear with me, folks. Instead of Jameson Williams, we could have had Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. Jordan Davis was available when we traded up for Jameson Williams. Could have taken him there. And obviously, Jalen Carter was available at 6. Decided to opt out, trade back to 12. So it'll
true.
be interesting to see because we're definitely going to see those two. Obviously, Davis was a little bit slow to his start just because of, the studs that the Philadelphia had on their defensive line, where he didn't really need to be that guy. But now we saw a bunch of guys leave for free agency, et cetera. So
Also, Ali McNeil is great. Like, let's
That-
not underestimate that.
that too.
But let's take Titans take Peter Skoronski. There it is. So the Lions are back.
Oh, that's interesting. JSN's on board. I'm gonna go pee really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You
sprint
can
to the
turn your
bathroom.
camera off for that.
I'll be back. I just keep it live. I'm like, no, stopping the show. Baby.
We're talking during this, dude. Okay, so Peter Skoronski goes off the board to Tennessee at 11. Will Levis still on the board. Jackson Smith-Njigba still on the board. A lot of guys still on the board. Nolan Smith. Who were we just talking about? I can't even remember the names that we're talking. Christian Gonzalez still on the board. Lucas Van Ness still on the board. Oh my gosh. Is it a tight end? Do we go Michael Mayer or Dalton Kincaid? Holy moly. I need someone to talk to. Someone tell me something. Someone say something. Who are the Lions going to get? But don't tell me exactly who the Lions are going to get because you can go on Twitter and figure it out right now. But I need to figure it out. What do we got? Jake Moody? Oh, boy. Let's get Moody. Last kicker to be drafted in the first round, Sebastian Janikowski for the Oakland Raiders at the time. Lasted a good 17 years, I believe. Peters saying Kincaid for sure. Obviously, the Lions are going to draft a tight end in the first round. Will it be this pick or next pick? It's just what we do. Probably draft a wide receiver and a tight end because that's just what we do in the first round every year. We got Lions getting JSN at 12 and Christian Gonzalez at 14. Like we're going to trade up, I assume, for him. We got Travis saying Christian Gonzalez. We got a lot of people. Who are the Lions going to get? What's the pick is in? And Adam Schefter is talking about tight end. Brad Holmes does not look as happy as he normally does. They do not look as happy as they normally do in this war room. Maybe Van Ness. We got some Lions fans there. They don't look as drunk as they should be. They look pretty sober. We don't like that. Drink a couple more beers. Cheers. This guy's got a blue afro. It's kind of vibrant. Some lady was wearing a number 7 Lions jersey. Who is that? Number 7 Lions jersey. Here we go. With the 12th pick. In the 2023, the Lions select Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama. Holy
No!
crap, dude.
No!
What is happening?
They didn't just take the second best running back at 12. There's no way. No.
He's good. He's really good.
At 12.
He's really good.
We could have got him at 34.
I don't know how to tell anyone to feel. I don't know what to think.
I don't know about this. I don't know.
Brad Holmes over everything. Brad Holmes overall.
I don't know.
Okay, so what this means is we're running the ball heavy. We're going to run the ball heavy. We are not going to rely on Jared Goff. We are not going to worry about Jameson Williams.
Number one on their board right now. You telling me that?
Jahmyr Gibbs was number one on their board over
on Brad Holmes' board. Jahmyr Gibbs. Adam, you telling me Jahmyr Gibbs was number one on the board? Listen.
Stop. All right, I got to tweet.
They didn't even let the pick go in. They didn't even let the timer go on the pick. They didn't even let 1 second go off the 10 minutes. The pick was immediately in as soon as Tennessee picked Skowronski. The Lions knew they was taking Jahmyr Gibbs. Are you telling me this is what happened?
I don't know how to feel about this. Adam's not even, he's speechless. He's not even answering. You know what I mean? He's speechless. He can't even fathom. He can't register what's happening. Why didn't we just get Bijan at 6? Well, Jahmyr Gibbs is very good. Like, we can't I don't know. Adam's so strong. Adam can't. This is the greatest thing. Adam's frozen and that's everyone's feeling. Oh, Adam. You're muted. We can't even hear you. Oh my gosh. You're muted, Adam, and I don't know what to think right now. I need someone to talk. I don't know. In Brad we trust. Did anyone even tweet anything?
All right, Nick, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Did we just draft Deebo Samuel?
Did we? That's all right with me.
Because if we did, I'm good with that.
So is on?
I can't hear you, Adam. You're breaking up. Oh my gosh, dude. I am trying to tweet out right now, and everyone's gone from my show, so I'm trying to keep the show going and tweet. Sorry, everyone. I have to tweet some of this stuff out. I can't believe. This. So everyone, go watch your Gibbs videos. Hey, my man's called it over there. Offense. Way to call that,
offense,
brother.
He said offense. Yeah.
Julius, talk to me about this. Have your boy talk to me about this. What's happening right now?
When after the pick, my son said he's good at catching the ball too. And it hit me in my head that this is a multi-dimensional weapon. We're not just drafting a running back. This guy was one of the best pass catchers out of the backfield in college football. 12 is a bit high for my taste and very unexpected, but we'll see.
Alabama boys, keep them coming.
Swift traded to Cardinals for Hopkins. No way.
What? No, he didn't.
They're lying in the comments.
Yeah, Justin be putting up some crazy shit this whole day, dude. You can't be believing anything he says in here. We got Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm happy. He's really good. He's really, really good.
Jahmyr Gibbs
we all just think that he could have been there later, but listen, like I'm telling you, a lot of people had their eye on Jahmyr Gibbs. He was not going to be there. He probably would have been there at 18, but he wasn't going to be there after that.
Jahmyr Gibbs is the first Lions running back to be selected in the first round since guess who?
Kevin Smith.
Have it best.
Damn. Java Best was a first rounder? I thought he was a
Yep,
second.
end of the first round. The Lions traded up into the end at the end of the first round and picked him, I think, 31st or 32nd. No.
He was really good.
Yeah. But
He
he
was
didn't
really
last
good.
long.
He did not last long, just like many running backs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, Detroit Lion.
Oh.
Swift is donezo. Swift.
Good thing our defense is so awesome.
All right, man. Pick 18 is going to be coming around soon. What do you like at 18? What do you like at 18?
Nothing right now. I don't like anything right now. Don't
Like-
talk to me.
What if we draft Will Levis at 18?
All right,
I will be so sad. I will
What if we draft a tight end at 18 after getting Jahmyr
I'll be
Gibbs?
so angry. We need
There's no way.
defense still.
I know
Oh
this
my
was interesting.
God.
Jack
I'm-
Campbell, 18.
Boys, I'm sorry I manifested this because I kind of did.
What if we get a receiver at 18?
Wait, how did you manifest this, Adam?
I've been I randomly hopped on the Jahmyr Gibbs train on that last final mock draft, and I was intending him to go 12 to the Lions. I was intending like a second round pick, or even pick 34, or even pick 18, not 12. But like we preach, you trust Brad Holmes. So this guy,
The Packers just took Lucas Van Ness.
Wow.
JSN still on the board. This is crazy. Damn, I kind of wish they did take JSN as a little FU to Aaron Rodgers, but ooh, look at this guy. Mr. Player. Lucas Van Ness.
Oh, I'm tweeting a bunch of stuff out at him right now.
You're all good, Nick. Don't worry about it. I appreciate your tweeting it because I have not tweeted a single thing, and I tried to make it to the bathroom before the Jahmyr Gibbs pick, and I failed miserably.
Yeah, you
failed
did.
miserably.
You should have
I-
just stayed live with us.
I was clinching. I was holding. I was like, I don't know. And the worst part was, I'm like, there's a bathroom, like right around the corner. I'll hit it. It should be back. It was closed. Had all the little garbage can, the little be careful when you walk sign in front of it. So I had to go to the one on like the opposite side of the casino, sprint all the way down there. And
I don't know what to think right now, Adam.
neither do I. I know, and I was like on the Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean,
I
the
like
only
Jahmyr
thing
Gibbs a lot. I like him a lot.
I
There's
need
nothing
to,
wrong with that.
I need to see a Swift trade. As much as I love Swift, I just give me something back for him. Man, that's,
No, let's keep a three-headed monster. There's no reason not to. No reason not to. Running back will get injured. God knows Swift will get injured at one point. Monty will probably get injured. Gibbs will take at least 8 weeks to like figure things out because that's kind of what happens. I don't know. We took a running back, the second running back.
here, let me put this in perspective. Bijan Robinson's odds to go in the top 12 and a half. That was what Vegas set Bijan Robinson at. We took Jahmyr Gibbs at 12. So, in my eyes, how I view it is, to me, Brad Holmes views Jahmyr Gibbs every bit as good as Bijan.
If not more so, because he traded
Yes.
away instead of getting Bijan.
Exactly. Because, yeah, he could have taken him at 6, and then, he goes 8 to the Falcons, so it's like the 6 is justifiable to all the people that are like, no, don't take Bijan at 6. Well, it's like he won at 8, so the dude's talent was there, So,
You know what's going to suck about this is that pick, I think, deflated Detroit a little bit.
I agree.
We all believed in Brad. We all believed in what he was doing. And this is the first pick where we're like, Brad,
Now,
I'll tell
you what, though. If Jahmyr Gibbs becomes a superstar, then
It solidifies.
Yes.
Solidifies Brad Holmes' legend.
a top 3 GM, maybe like top 2 GM, like to make a pick this bold. And part of me is like happy that he did this because it's like if Jahmyr Gibbs is the real deal, then Brad Holmes is like beyond the real deal. If you could spot that talent and have the guts to trade back, take him at 12, when you have pick 18 too, and then not to mention, look who is honestly like Washington would be the only team I could see taking Jahmyr Gibbs, because Pittsburgh with Najee, I doubt it. The Jets with Breece Hall, no. Maybe. No, I doubt the Packers do it. They have A.J. Dillon and Aaron Johnson. So, yeah, Washington. Then anyone know who's pick 17?
Pittsburgh 17.
Pittsburgh had 14 and 17 because they just traded up for did they?
So the Patriots have
The
17
Patriots.
now.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
So
maybe
Steelers trade up. They get the 14th pick. Patriots get the 17th pick and a 4th-round pick this year, number 120 in the draft. Seems like okay, maybe not. Steelers are going to be selecting Christian Gonzalez. Guaranteed. Betting my life on it. Oh, I'm so speechless right now. I truly feel like that pick kind of deflated me.
Devil's advocate. I'll throw this right back at you. If the Lions get Nolan Smith or even Kalisha Cansey at 18, would that ease the pain a bit?
Yeah.
Because essentially, we just take Nolan Smith or Kalisha Cansey at 12
Right.
and Jahmyr Gibbs at 18, and that looks light years better than what we're looking at right now,
Give me Deontay. I want Nolan Smith, or actually, I probably want Deontay Banks.
Oh, you're
right.
right. You're right. Boy, Banks is still available.
Yeah. So Steelers trade up, and they select
Joey Porter.
Broderick Jones, tackle off of from Georgia. Forgot about him. Yeah, no, that's a good pick. They need OL.
I like it.
We'll help Najee Harris in fantasy.
Could you imagine if the Jets took JSN?
Whoa, who will the Jets take? All the offensive linemen are gone. If they took JSN with, did they get rid of Elijah Moore?
Yeah, they got rid of Elijah Moore.
Where'd he go?
Have the Browns.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a good place. So they still have Garrett Wilson. They still have
They signed Lazard.
Corey Davis, Alan Lazard.
And they also signed Mecole Hardman. So they
don't have the greatest wide receiving core.
Yeah, either way, it wouldn't shock me because, Garrett Wilson, obviously he could be that dude, that one, and Lazard, a solid number 2. But, if you want to just throw the hammer, that would be hilarious too. For the years of Packers not drafting a wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers, and the Jets are like, here you go, buddy. We got you.
That's true. That's true. Or like a tight end. You know what I mean? One of the top tight ends, Michael Mayer, Dalton Kincaid. What if Christian Gonzalez is there at 18, says Nick? Not me. I'm not talking in the third person. Nick Biz. What would you... If Christian Gonzalez falls to 18, how excited are we?
New England scares me, though.
Oh, yeah. New England's going to take him. Duh, for sure. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Or Washington. They got to take Will Levis. There's no way they go into this year with Jacoby Brissett and Sam Howell.
Or New England takes Levis.
Fuck Mac Jones. That would
man.
That would be fun.
And then also, hold on a minute.
Jahmyr Gibbs, guys. So DeAndre Swift is our 3rd string running back. Gibbs our 2nd string, and Monty our 1st string. Gibbs number 1, Monty 2, Swift 3.
I know, because
Swift
3. 12 is significant draft capital.
And we drafted a backup running back.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
like,
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I just, I'm just
And then-
clarifying, just making sure because Gibbs isn't going to come in and be number one. But there, in the NFL, there isn't a one and there's a 1 and 2. There isn't a 1 and then the rest anymore. There's no bell cows anymore. So.
you know who this pick reminds me of? Who I saw a lot of comparisons to. Jahmyr Gibbs under 200 pounds going in the first round, speedy running back. Javid Best.
Julius said it's our first round running back since Javid Best. And I think who said it up here? Someone said, Nick and Biz here. I'm letting the Gibbs sit in, and I'm starting to like it. Jameson and Gibbs are two guys that are going to be lightning fast. Like, that is electric. That's electric.
That's true.
Lightning bolts right out of the backfield, out of the side. Okay, let's have the best offense in the entire NFL next year.
Wow. So a buddy of mine just talked to the group chat. He was like, so do you guys remember seeing Brad Holmes come out and make a statement saying the comment about he's not opposed to taking a running back early? And everyone's like, oh, Bijan Robinson? 18 Bijan Robinson? Oh, no. Jahmyr Gibbs at 12, baby.
Should I find that on Twitter?
He said it was something like that, where I guarantee you everyone thought he was talking about Bijan Robinson possibly going at that 6th pick or Lions trading up or something, because he was like, no one ever asked, when did I draft Todd Gurley? They just said, wow, Todd Gurley, good draft pick. And Todd Gurley was the 10th pick overall, so interesting. The Lions, like it or not, this one actually really... The Lions will have a shot at No. That would suck if we saw JSN, Christian Gonzalez, and Nolan Smith all go in these next 3 picks.
Yeah, that would be bad. I'm trying to find this quote, because that would be a fun quote to say. Dude, everyone online is blowing this draft pick up. And maybe we're not doing the best about it either on this, but people are hating it. People are hating it. I've never seen anyone talk this way about a Brad Holmes draft pick.
Well, you know what it is? It's everyone. First, it was that Jameson Williams, like, same old Lions, man. I can't believe this. I should have never. Why did I believe in this team? They're sports gambling. They're just idiots. So that was the start. And then running back at 12. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. And it's just a little trickle effect of Brad Holmes. He may have. It's a big risk that has a big reward, because if Brad Holmes hits on this pick, like we were saying, no one ever, not like you can't ever just like bad an eye say he's not worth it, because taking a running back at 12 and hitting on it is just ridiculous. So gutsy move. Not sure I would have done it, but
Just seems like it didn't fill a hole.
exactly.
Seems like we don't have a ton of holes to fill on our team, which is great. That's like something that a Lions fan hasn't been used to, I guess, and it's hard to adjust to it, but there are, I don't know, some. You need depth at running back. Is Swift going to be a Detroit Lion by the end of the draft? I don't think he will. I think he's going to be traded. And Swift won't even be a Detroit Lion by the end of this pick, by this draft. And I bet we get a 6th rounder for him, which some people may be like, that's way too low. I don't think we're going to get anything higher than that for him. And I would be happy with that, because I don't think. Oh, let's see what the Jets are doing. The pick is in. I don't think Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell really put DeAndre Swift on maybe the pedestal that we as Lions fans had put him on over the last few years, because he was a 2nd round pick from Georgia. Let's see what the Jets are doing here. Just a few more picks. We're probably going to be stopping this stream right after the Lions' 18th pick. And we'll be back next week to recap all of our draft picks. But we appreciate everyone jumping in. We still have a few more picks. About a half hour. Maybe a little less. And we'll figure out who the Lions take at 18. We took, for anyone who lives under a rock, we took Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama, 12th overall after trading back with Arizona. Arizona got the 6th pick, traded up to get Paris Johnson. We got the 12th pick, the 34th pick, and the 168th pick. We traded away 6 and 81. So, what does that mean? We have no 3rd rounder anymore. We have no 4th rounder still. But we do have 3 second-round picks, 2 first-round picks. We've used 1, again, on our running back, Jahmyr Gibbs. And we pick again in 4 picks. I was about to say 3. It's about to be 3. It's 4 right now. Adam's back.
Jets are milking this one, as he.
Yeah, they sure are, aren't they?
Crazy how JSN has slid this far. I'm bummed because he was plus 250 to go after 12 and a half.
And you didn't take it?
Well, no. I couldn't take it because I'm in damn Vegas where they don't allow FanDuel.
Oh, fuck.
And
Run to a freaking window and put the bet down.
Well, I'm at a fucking book right now, but they don't have draft odds.
Oh, that's right.
Also,
and he's gone. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Roger Goodell walking up with some kid who's pumping the crowd up. Let's go. No, get it. Goodell's loving it. 15th pick.
It's like the GM son or something.
The NFL is proud to be part of the global community that supports the life of English.
Dude, he is really amping him up, man.
He's doing his best.
I would love to see him do the little Hulk Hogan ear thing. Like the What's that? Yeah, there we go.
Kyle Stickles, make a wish. Hey, hope for his best. Hope for the best out of him. He's dressed to the nines. We love this kid. Let's go.
Dreams do come true. Enjoy the moment, buddy.
Yeah, right.
I'd like all of you to join me in cheering.
Here we go.
Wish comes true. Floor's yours, Kyle.
Thank you, Mr. Goodell. I'd also like to thank the NFL, the New York Jets, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Northeastern New York for giving me this opportunity tonight. Yeah!
All right, 15th pick, 2023 draft. The New York Jets.
With the 15th pick,
Team
2023
Yes!
NFL Draft.
Jets. Oh, that kid's got me hyped.
Bro, I love this kid.
Will McDonald, edge rusher / linebacker. They announced him as a linebacker, but that's an edge rusher from Iowa State University. Was supposed to be in the first round, mocked more towards like 28 to 32, anywhere between 28 and like 40. That was his range. So it seems like the Jets did not do Aaron Rodgers any justice on the offensive side, but grab a very good pass rushing, aggressive defensive player in Will McDonald. Adam, thoughts on this at all? Or no?
I like it. I mean, he's not a guy I don't think was on the line.
Fuck him. I like it because that means Christian Gonzalez is there at 18. That's what you're trying to say, and I get you. That's politically the way you were trying to go for.
Yeah, so Christian Gonzalez, JSN, or who's the other guy I'm thinking of? Or Nolan Smith. One of them will be there.
Yep.
And all 3 of those guys, I think, are day one contributors.
So anyone that's drafted right now in the next couple picks that is projected to be outside of the top 20 is great, because that just means all these guys can fall. Christian Gonzalez falling to 18 would be great. I wonder why he's falling so hard. I'd be surprised if New England doesn't take him or Washington. Both of the teams need a cornerback. I'll be super shocked if Washington doesn't take Will Levis right here. The pick is in already. New England, like Adam said, might take Will Levis. Will McDonald is the first Iowa State player selected in the first round since 1973. Let's get this out of here. It's me, Nick, Mario. Washington's gonna get Hendon Hooker. Yeah, I've been seeing that actually for sure. I could see that. That just seems like a Washington pick to me. Hendon Hooker sounds like Washington. For some reason, I relate those two. Oh, poor Will just sitting there. Oh, you can see Hendon Hooker's big scar on his knee. Oh, man. The pick is in, but we're going to commercial. Washington at 16, New England at 17, Detroit at 18. Does anyone think Detroit panicked when Witherspoon got drafted at 5? Not forced, but pushed Brad Holmes to make this trade. And we then felt like we were going to continue to lose out on people. Thus, we didn't want to. And we drafted Gibbs early. It's like in a fantasy draft when maybe you find yourself rushing to get someone that maybe you shouldn't have. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe not. Justin says we'll get Gonzalez. I agree. I just don't know how you don't get him. But honestly, with this draft, there's so much. It's so unpredictable. Just because we need Christian Gonzalez doesn't mean we'll get him. Maybe Deonte Banks falls to 34, and we can push ourselves to get one of these edge rushers like Nolan Smith. Maybe we want safety and Brian Branch. Someone said something about Detroit pushing back to get Hooker. I just don't see that. I really don't see that. But, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are saying a lot of things. You can go on Twitter and you can find someone saying something about everything. You know, Lions in the market to get Jahmyr Gibbs at 12. I don't believe that. Oh, wait. No. That actually happened. Well, there's a lot of stuff going around on the internet, so who knows? Still waiting for this Washington. We're getting a nice Modelo commercial right now. You got to love Modelo. Davis at 34. What are our thoughts on that? Give me Gonzalez. No, give me Deonte Banks at 34. And at 18, is it crazy to think Mazi Smith? Maybe it's a reach, but fuck it. We're reaching for things already. If you're reaching for the cookies, you might as well reach up and grab the milk too. Okay? Because you're going to need something to dip that in. Let's go get Mazi Smith. I think he's better than Kalisha Cansey. And I think his raw talent can be exercised very well on this team alongside Aleem McNeil. I like Mazi Smith. I'm not going to lie. I want him at 18. If we get Hendon Hooker, I'll be the saddest person in the world. That is not what we want. This is what I got to keep telling myself. It's done. Get over it. Get over it. It's done. Brad knows what's up more than we do. Oh, look at this. Adam in here.
There we go.
There
we
he is.
go. And I'm sorry to anyone who is watching the Tigers game. I take full responsibility. I am the biggest Tigers jinx. I did the classic Jinx. We'll get to that in a second. Commanders are picking.
Commanders select Emmanuel Forbes, cornerback, Mississippi State,
Over Gonzalez and Deontay Banks. What is
and
going
Jerry
on?
Porter.
And Joey Porter too. You're right. What is going on? This draft is insane. Oh my gosh. There's a legit chance that like one of these cornerback. Nolan Smith at 18. Joey Porter 34.
Deontay Banks at 34. Nolan
Bro,
Smith at 18.
that is how you win back. Like
Christian
Brad Holmes-
Gonzalez at 34. Fuck it.
It would be crazy. But also, I will be tuning off after this Lions pick, which I don't know
Me
if
too.
you-
The
Okay.
show's ending after that. So if they come in, like I said, we'll catch everyone up on Monday when we recap the entire draft. But this has been fun. This has been a
Interesting.
fun just
Yeah.
watching the draft, bullshit, and this is a good way to do it.
And it's also just goes to show how long this draft takes. We've been doing this for 2 hours, and we're just at the halfway point.
2 hours, and I started right as the draft was starting,
That's crazy, man. We did see a couple trades, but
including us.
yeah. Well, now
Jeff Okuda's school.
I'll tell you what. When the
Or no,
Lions-
I'm sorry. Not what did I just say? He's from Darius Slay's school. Sorry.
Yeah, Mississippi State. I'll tell you what, when the Lions we start mock drafting next year, it'll be like, all right, can't do this mock draft without a trade. You have to do a trade included because we all know Brad Holmes likes trades.
Yeah, that might be right. We might have to force a trade somewhere.
But then again,
Washington. They don't even know what they're like selling. They don't even know what's happening.
crazy how Levis is really sliding.
He shouldn't have put mayo in his coffee.
I guess that
New England. New England's pick with the 17th pick in 2023 NFL Draft. The New England Patriots select Christian Gonzalez.
No,
You knew it was coming.
We knew it.
You
We
knew
knew
it
it.
was coming.
Well, Nolan Smith's there, so I wouldn't be opposed. I literally heard I forget who was a nice one. It was who goes on with John Jansen in the mornings.
I don't know. 7 minutes to go until the Lions pick another.
But anyways, he said that he wouldn't be opposed to taking Nolan Smith at 6. And honestly, he was a guy that was racing up draft boards. So interesting.
Yeah, but
interesting.
that's a lot of that has to do with Nolan Smith running this crazy 40 time. And
Yeah.
to me, a 40 time does not push an edge rusher over the bot map for me.
Yeah.
I'm not really big on Nolan. I do like him, but I'm not big on the Lions
It's
picking him.
the 40 time. That's more sprinkles instead of like the cherry on top. You know.
I'm telling you, Mozzie Smith, dude. Pair up the Michigan boys with Aiden and Mozzie.
Now,
There's
what-
no reason not to do that.
That's not a bad idea, Adam. Nick, I mean.
I'm telling you.
Who would have thought, Julius? Our Michigan State guys advocating for a Michigan player.
If we draft Mozzie Smith at 18, I will buy a halfway jersey of Michigan Mozzie and Lions Mozzie, and I'll wear it consistently. Because it's the most raw pick. Though Deontay Banks, I'm still okay with. Jackson Smith-Njigba, I'm still okay with. Jordan Addison, I'm still okay with.
Jordan Addison. What about Quentin Johnson?
Nah, not now. He's 34 maybe. I'll take him at 34 if we don't take a receiver here. Brian Branch, which can take over for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson after next year, I'm okay with.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
Lions. Just make
Julius, who do you want? Right now, everyone, who do you want? 18. We have 5.5 minutes to go. Who?
Nolan Smith.
Okay. Julius, who do you want? Will Levis? Julius?
No, I don't want Will Levis.
Okay.
I could see a tight end, but I don't want a tight end. But I could see Kincaid right there. Jackson Smith Najigma, you don't think?
It's gonna be a tight end, isn't it?
Kalijah Kancey is still there. He's being mocked to the Lions at 18 all spring.
And if we don't take in Jigba, he's got a great chance to fall out top 20 because Tampa Bay.
Joey
Godwin-
Porter, Deontay Banks.
If the Jigba falls out of top 20, he's gonna go to Minnesota, and it'll be a sad day for Detroit.
Oh, no. Do they have pick 21?
No, I got 23. 22 is Baltimore, and I think, or maybe 24.
Okay.
No, 22 is Baltimore. They might
Yeah.
take him. 21 is the Chargers. Chargers might take him, actually. That's our best bet on that.
There's so
Okay,
many ways
Baltimore
the Lions can go here.
There's every way. Jake Moody's still available.
Well, I'll tell you what. With the clock ticking like this, Brad Holmes is either fielding offers or still discussing, because if he knew his guy, if it was like Nolan Smith or Christian Gonzalez, we're getting one of the two, no matter who New England takes. That obviously wasn't the case. So he's something.
Trade back again. Trade back again.
No,
Trade back again. Just do it.
I called it.
No, I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying that's what we need to do. We need
So-
to trade back again. Trade back with Seattle at 20 and get a pick. Get another pick. Or trade back with Jacksonville and take their second rounder next year. Or their third rounder next year.
I honestly think I have to pee more than I did at that 12th pick right now. And I'm like, I'm not doing this again. I'm
No,
holding
you're
up.
not doing it again. You do hold. You piss your pants in that MGM. You deal with it.
Damn it, Nick, stop making me laugh.
Clean up on aisle wherever you're at. I don't fucking know. The pick is in. The pick is in. The Detroit Lions pick is in. The Detroit Lions pick is in. The Detroit Lions pick is in. It is a commercial for Ramsley's. I ain't never heard of it before. Looks like a beer, though. Hello. The pick is in. The pick is in. Everyone. Hold on.
Justin saying Joey Porter Jr.
No, he said that before the pick was in. He said that a while ago.
Okay.
Justin, do not spoil. I told everyone, do not spoil this fucking pick. Do not spoil the pick.
And then, wait, Nick, real quick. Do you want me to tweet this or do you want to do it?
You tweet it. I don't even.
All
I
right.
forgot I had a Twitter.
All right, so the moment we announced this pick, I'm dipping out to go to the bathroom and make this post.
Great. I'll wrap this show up. Julius will probably jump back on and we'll call it a day.
Beautiful. And then also, if you guys are still hanging around, give us some feedback. If you guys enjoyed this, if you've been hanging out for a couple minutes, you popped in and out and you thought this was a cool, little live draft thing we did, let us know, because we'll definitely run it back next year if we got at least a couple guys that liked it. So I thought this has been kind of fun, especially with the trade.
I've loved it.
The controversy of Jahmyr Gibbs, where it wasn't just the typical, oh yeah, we got our guy we want, yeah, blah blah blah. I was like, what's going on here, man? Do we need a running back or what? So interesting. But I do think it circles all back to trust Brad Holmes. This guy.
Holy fuck!
Don't tell me what.
I have to end the show.
No,
it's not.
no,
Nope.
no. What?
I'm tweeting it now.
I would tweet that. Don't say anything. I'm gonna give myself a little live reaction for this. I'm gonna screen record right now.
I'm tweeting it.
Oh no, this concerns me. Offense or defense? It's gotta be offense.
I'm not gonna tell you, but I don't.
You don't condone it? Oh no, man. This is like, oh no. It's gotta be a tight end. It's gotta be a tight end. Don't tell me we take Kincaid or Mayer. No. Or is it Levis? They're showing him right now. Nick, I don't know how you saw this early.
It's not good. It's not good, everyone.
Oh no! If Nick's
I mean, it could be really good.
It's gotta be Levis. Oh man! Announce it, damn it!
I just tweeted it. So if I am wrong and I misread a tweet, I'm gonna fuck with a bunch of people like I just got fucked with too. Here we go.
The Lions will be making their second pick of the night. They took a running back for Amir Gibbs in a bit of a surprise.
Fuck, I cannot. I don't like this draft, Adam.
Originally going 6, so it's already been a very busy night for Detroit.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I missed
So many people view them as a team.
This is concerning, Nick, because you're like the man of trust Brad Holmes. Drafts a ham sandwich. Did he draft a ham sandwich, Nick? Was
I
it a
know.
ham sandwich?
I know, but I like turkey sandwiches.
I know. He should have went with turkey.
All right. 18th pick, 2023 draft.
All right, here we go. Watch
Lions
the live.
Jack Campbell, linebacker, Iowa.
The Detroit Lions select Jack Campbell, linebacker, Iowa.
What are we doing? Holy reach!
Yes.
Holy reach!
Yes, Julius, you just come in here saying yes.
Yes.
No. All right, well, I have to go, people. So we can discuss on Twitter and elsewhere, but oh man,
Love you,
Jack
Adam.
Campbell.
Drink a lot tonight.
I'm bummed
Best
because
linebacker in the draft.
I had odds of plus 5,000 for Lions' first pick to be a linebacker. And it was 6 picks later was the linebacker. Damn it. And I'm almost positive Lions' first pick to be a running back was like plus 8,000, something ridiculous.
This guy is gonna wreck, and he's gonna wreck in our defense. He has that it factor that Brad Holmes.
I hope so, boys. All right, I am out of here.
Please tell me more as I tweet a little bit. Keep our show running, Julius.
He's the most athletic linebacker in the draft. He's tenacious. He's smart. He was a 2-year captain at Iowa. I mean, he's just everything that, like, he's going to be the new captain of our defense. Like, he's going to be the quarterback in the mid. I don't know if he's going to be in the middle. He can kind of him and Rodrigo can kind of just rove around, you know. But I mean, I think some people question his coverage skills a bit, but I think he has the athleticism and the mental fortitude to pick up on it.
I hope you're right. Does he not seem like an Alex Anzalone 2.0?
I think he's already instantly better. He's an instant upgrade over Anzalone, and I think Anzalone will make a great mentor for Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell has a chance to be the best Lions linebacker since
DeAndre Levy.
No, even before. What's the guy that's he's a advisor for the Lions now from the 90s?
Chris Spielman.
Chris Spielman, best Lions linebacker since Spielman. He has a chance.
Should I tweet Jack Campbell equals Chris Spielman?
You could.
I'm gonna do it.
That's a great comparison. Live on air.
We're
all hearing it.
Spielman, Spielman, or is it EI?
SPIE. I believe is IE.
I went with IE.
They'll tell us if we're wrong in comments.
They will
surely
tell us. They will tell us if they think we're wrong for sure.
With all the capital the Lions have, it's possible they trade back up into the first. They could trade back up into the first very easily. That's why I'm going to watch this entire draft tonight, even if I fall asleep on it.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to be ending the show, but I'm definitely.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to hop off. I mean, I got to work tomorrow.
Let's listen to the Bucks pick. I think they're about to do it, and then we'll call it on this. So real quick, this is fresh. This is, let's not be too harsh. Let's not be too.
Nobody mocked this.
Too Kool-Aid. No, we definitely don't mock it. And that's okay. We're not, I'm going to ask this question of what do you grade A through F? What do you grade our first 2 picks? Now, but this isn't a grading on like what we didn't do what consensus said. This is your personal grade on the 2 players and the positions we filled and the holes we filled. And if it's an A, amazing, because fuck anyone that says it's an F. And if you think it's an F, amazing. And fuck anyone that thinks it's an A. You know, what do you think?
I'm going to give it a B plus because
Hold on. B plus 10-4. Right after us, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Kalijah Kancey.
Interesting.
right after us. And if anyone remembers, in 1998, we drafted a guy named Terry Fair, and right after us went Randy Moss. And
Yeah.
then a few years ago, we drafted a guy named Jared Davis, and right after us went Reuben Foster. And
Yeah.
we've also drafted a lot of guys where the right after us.
Eric Ebron, Aaron
you,
Donald.
and Aaron Donald and OBJ. So Collegiate Kansas goes 19. I always say it's a really good pick. You shouldn't want to be the number one draft pick. You should want to be the pick after the Lions, because odds are if you're the pick after the Detroit Lions, you're probably going to be a Hall of Famer. So Collegiate Kansas, welcome to Canton. But anyways, B+ on your grade, and we got a couple grades coming in here,
Yeah.
so I'll post them up as you're talking about it. But tell us why B+.
Well,
Justin,
I believe that the Jahmyr Gibbs, I believe he helps our offense in a multitude of ways. Now, I don't think this is the thing I think people aren't understanding, that we didn't feel positional needs. I think the Lions kind of went with the best player on their boards. And I think it comes down to we trust Brad Holmes. We've been saying this the whole process, is that the last two drafts, Brad Holmes has proved that he has a knack and a nose for finding players to add to this team. And if Jahmyr Gibbs and Jack Campbell, who are two very good players, are at the top of the board of Brad Holmes for this Lions team, he's drafting players that are going to help us go on a run next year. And I feel like if you look at it that way, that's why I give it a B+. Instead of looking at it in a way that we didn't go after a defensive tackle or a corner or try to get more needs for the defense, I think Jack Campbell is the perfect pick for our defense. You know, we added to our cornerback group, our secondary heavy in free agency. Our defensive line is pretty much loaded. You know, of course, everybody wanted to add Will Anderson to Aiden Hutchinson, of course. But our linebackers have been the worst positional group on the team for like the last 4 years. And I think this ends that with this Jack Campbell selection. And I think he has a first round grade. And I kind of talked about this, that he was a possibility at 18. So I really like the draft. I like Jahmyr Gibbs. I like Jack Campbell. I like the extra picks from trading down. I like the first round grade B+.
I'll give it a full A+. Anything Brad Holmes does gets an A+ from me. He is the man, the myth, the legend. I believe in these guys until they prove me that they cannot be believed in. Their second round picks, I'm very weary of, because there hasn't been a second round pick that has lasted in Detroit since Darius Slay, who did not last in Detroit. So we have 3 of them to hopefully make one correct. But as of right now, they're not the picks that I would have made. They're not the picks that we would have made. They're not the picks that anyone would have made. And that's okay. Because we, as fans, do not sit and watch the amount of scout film and have the conversations that guys like Brad Holmes and the scouts do that are in the NFL. If this was Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn making these picks, you know, I would be extremely happy for the promise and the probability of what could come of.
Yeah.
But would also grade it like a B+
because
I have
no faith
in them.
Yeah,
exactly. But I have faith in Brad Holmes. So again, like Adam said before we left, we could draft a ham sandwich, and I would be like, that's a great pick. Like, that fucking sandwich is going to be leading the league in rushing yards this year.
Yeah.
So it's just not the picks that I would have made. Does not turn me off of us or anything. It feels like we reached for them. And that's what scares me. Every other time, it seems to me like I would have probably traded Jahmyr Gibbs and who the hell did we just draft? I can't remember him right now.
Jack Campbell.
Thank you, Jack Campbell. Jahmyr Gibbs and Jack Campbell for Will Anderson.
That's not a bad trade, actually.
I would have rather so why not just trade up for 3? But I had Jalen Carter was there. We got.
I think this isn't the SOL roster. This isn't the roster that Patricia left Brad Holmes.
Right, and that's why we trust. Right.
What we're adding to what's already there is very promising.
I need to
for
sleep
next
on it.
season.
I need to sleep on it, Julius. I have to sleep on
The
it.
second round, I think, is very important, like you said, especially since we have so many picks and
Got
we
3
haven't hit
picks.
on it in the past. And these
34,
questionable
48,
picks,
55.
everybody's going to be questioning these picks. Like National Lions fans, they're going to be like, some people are going to hate these picks.
So exactly. So like, and I believe over the last 2 years, if you look at the grading, whatever, whoever fucking cares, but if you look at the grading after the first round or even the draft in general, but just the first round especially, we had always in the last 2 years we've been top 5, top 2, A pluses. You know, with our picks, we've been
A plus.
This year. I will bet you any money every single post draft grading scale will have us in a D, E, or F.
Oh man, sports radio, Detroit 97.1 is going to be hot tomorrow.
I will not. Luckily, I don't have to drive to work tomorrow. I don't even have to put that on. I do not want to even listen to it.
It's going to be a shit show, man.
It's going to be fucking ridiculous, and I do not want to hear anyone's takes because
it's going to be
everyone.
They're going to SOL it. They're going to call it SOL.
I'm gonna bookmark so many Twitter takes tomorrow.
Yeah. Got to.
Oh, I'm bookmarking every Woodward Sports one. I tell you what, dude. I'm going after everyone, dude.
Yeah.
Deontay Banks, Nolan Smith.
There's still a lot of names on the board. Guys have fallen. Receivers, corners.
Yeah, we haven't even seen a receiver run yet. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's names still left out there, but I'm about to hop out of here.
Yeah.
It's been
Go Lions.
We sleep on it, brother. Sleep on it.
Sleep on it 10:30 in the evening. Thank you for everyone listening. It's been 2.5 hour. Great show. We live streamed the draft. That was really fun. We'll be doing it again next year. To everyone listening, thank you so much. Go Lions. Julius, peace out.